Good morning.
Hey.
Good morning.
Good afternoon. But never a good night. Because you haven't heard the Aqua Lounge Podcast in over a week. And you're feeling sad. You're feeling a little bit lonely. Maybe discouraged. But that's all over now. Because we're fucking back.
We're back.
Am I fucking your mom, Heike? But we in this bitch with L0key BKM motherfucking M, the hottest out right now. There's no discussion.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna let him introduce himself because I'm gonna go too crazy, so I don't want to fuck nothing up. So tell me, let him know who the fuck we talking to right now.
Who we talking to?
You talking to L0key BKM. Love is the only key. We gotta love each other more. That's what basically L0key means. L0key is love is the only key, and BKM stands for Bryce Keenan McCollin. Also, Bryce Killer Mentality. And my real name is Bryce. So L0key BKM, I gotta love myself also.
Right.
So that's why it goes together. Originally my name was BKM, but then my boy L0key Wavy, he became my brother, and I realized I put my shit out on all platforms, and somebody else had my name. So I was like, and it was just BKM. Just
wanna be. Nigga,
So I was
out
like,
there right now.
So he was like, huh?
I'm just talking to the nigga who took your fucking name. Nigga,
Fuck you,
I know
nigga.
who you are, nigga.
Nah, for real.
Music.
It was some white nigga too. I don't even know, like some old country white guy.
I'm sorry.
Just
a rapper.
Just
When we find
BKM.
your ass.
Just BKM. Same way.
It wasn't the L0key. It was just
That's smart though.
Just
that's
BKM.
smart to-
Yeah. So then I
damn.
told him, I was like, yo, bro. I was like, yo, like, I need a new name. And he was like, yo, just become L0key. And he was like, you already my brother, bro. And nobody in the whole universe has L0key besides me, him, and Famous, who gave Wavy L0key.
Oh, so y'all
Wavy
kind of like
gave
a
me
group
L0key.
in a sense. So it's kind of
Yeah.
like, what's it called? Like
But
NLE,
we all do our own
like
shit type
NLE
shit.
or like
Sort of
YBM. It's kind of like that vibe. Okay,
Kind of like
but y'all
that, yeah.
L0key.
But we,
Okay.
yeah, kind of like that. And we just move accordingly. We're not really for the cameras. We mostly like to do it for just ourselves. We like to do it for the own beneficial of fact that, like, I like to get up in the morning and write a new song every single day. So when I drop my music, I want people to hear that song every single day. You know what I mean? So we care about it, basically, at the end of the day.
Yeah. That's
Oh my
good, man.
God.
That's refreshing to hear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You hear a lot of quick music these days. You know what I'm saying?
Most
Like
definitely.
Quick, So, and we'll get into it more, but you're definitely not. It's clear that the craft is important to you.
Yeah,
You
most
know what I
definitely.
mean? Yeah,
It
so-
definitely is. It
So
definitely
yeah, I
is.
mean, I
So
appreciate
this-
you. Yeah, go ahead.
So you would say you like the process more than anything?
Yeah.
As far as, so is it like how it all comes together? Is there a certain thing that you do that you like more than other, or is it just the all around process of making music that you really love? Because it sounds like you love like just the process of how all your steps come together, and then when you drop a song, it's just like you fall in love with like the art of making music rather than just certain things.
Exactly.
Okay.
I could put it like this. So when it comes to writing, I started rapping. Let me just start from the beginning. I started rapping because I love poetry.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I always loved poetry ever since I was like 6 years old.
Oh shit.
I remember listening to Jay-Z, Biggie, Eminem, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, all these legends and icons, and just all different type of genres of music, but it all is real. It all means something at the end of the day, you know what I mean? So that's what I mostly try to do in my music, but when I write something, it's always about my life. And I never used to write. I used to type in my phone. Like when I first started, I just started writing a year ago. So in a book, like with pen to paper. And the process, as soon as I started writing the first song, it's called Let's Party. And it was just clicking. I was like, yo, this is what I need to start doing every single day. Writing instead of typing in my phone. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And,
So you used to type out like you
all
were
my
writing.
lyrics.
You were typing.
Yeah, but
you
I'll
were
be like
typing.
mad organized with it.
Yeah.
Like I'll have dashes and like hook, verse 1, verse 2. I'll be really organized with it, like a whole essay type of stuff. But like I realized I didn't like reading off of my phone. I'd rather read something in a book and then just have it register in my mind. So when it comes time for the studio, it's already gonna be there. I don't even have to look at anything.
Okay.
So to answer your question though, I do love the process. I love the process. Like I love waking up, finding any beat. I look up random beats and I just write anything that comes to my head. And then my favorite part though, excuse me, my favorite part though of going to the studio is leaving and hearing what I just did.
Oh God. That's why I fell in love with y'all studio, because y'all motherfuckers was like, I'm like, yeah, play that shit.
Yeah.
Because you want to play it out there?
Give you a couple options.
That's my favorite part, is listening to how it came together.
No, for real, definitely. That's definitely my favorite part. Just listening to like what I did, cause like anybody who knows me, like from high school, middle school, people who grew up with me and know me, like they know, like they would have never thought or imagined that I can make a song like Testimony or Free Crando.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They never saw that in me.
Mm-hmm.
But then that's when I realized, as I kept on going and I got to my second year of rapping and I found my voice, I was like, and how I wanted to sound, I was like, all right, see, now they're going to hear me. And I got people, I don't even live in North Bab anymore, but I still got people from my hometown, North Bab, that listening to Free Crando live in that lot right now. And my plug, he just came to me. He's from North Bad too. He was like, yo, bro, niggas in the hood going crazy. He was like, yo, you seen that shit that Bryce did, And that's what I want, you know what I mean? I don't care about not getting World Star or not getting Rap TV. I care about the people who saw me before I even started rapping. You know what I mean? Most definitely.
So let's bring it back a little bit, because you were speaking on it a little bit. You know, you said, so North Babylon, is that where you grew up? Is that where?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I was raised in Canarsie, Brooklyn.
Okay.
But then we moved 2 years when I was 2 years old.
Okay.
Because my mom and my dad, they was just like, we didn't got like robbed and shit like that. So it was just a bad environment. My mom didn't want to raise me and my sister in there. We love Brooklyn to this day though. It's still in my blood. But at the end of the day, I moved to North Bad when I was 3. And I lived there. I moved out of North Bad 2 months ago. So
you've been
I've been there basically my
Yeah.
whole life, you know what I mean? I've been there basically my whole life in the same house.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Everybody knows my house. Like they just walk by and they be like, yo, Bryce, what's up? So like I'm really known out there just because me and my sister were twins and my sister was a cheerleader. I do football, basketball. So it was just like we got to know people, and as we grew up, we became popular.
Okay.
And we were like with popular kids. Sometimes we were with smart kids. Me and my sister really didn't judge, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But me and my sister always stayed together. Like I wouldn't even have half of the friends that I have without my sister, and my sister wouldn't have half of the friends without me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just like people know me because of my sister, and people know my sister because of me.
How old are you right now?
I just turned 21.
21. Okay, you're
Just
young.
turned 21. Yeah, just
Yeah.
turned 21
That's
yesterday.
crazy.
That's
Just turned 21.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday, bro.
Appreciate
Happy
it,
birthday,
appreciate it, bro.
Hell yeah,
Appreciate
bro.
it. Appreciate y'all.
That's crazy.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
That's
And,
wild, man.
So, because I was gonna say, you know, when you came in, we were talking a little bit. You play basketball. I was gonna bring up that question. Like, what are some things that you did besides music? Like, into sports, you did, you know.
Yeah. So when I was like 7 years old or 6 years old, my first sport was baseball, and I would play the little league. So I think I was like 5 or 6. But anyway, I played little league and met my first friend there too. Still to this day, he's still my friend. And after I played baseball, I told my dad I saw what Kobe did and what LeBron was doing on TV. And so crazy, it just came out the Redeem team and what they did.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, Dad, I want to play basketball. So ever since I was 6 years old, I've been playing basketball. And basketball to this day is my number one sport. You know what I mean? And I never wanted to go to the NBA. I just wanted to be nice. I just wanted to be going. I wanted to be able to go to the park or go to LA Fitness or a gym or whatever, and just be able to niggas know. If I get off the next game, I got him. You still playing? Yeah, bro, I'm still playing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's all I wanted to do. I never wanted to go to the NBA, but I always loved basketball. To this day, it's still my number one sport. But I played basketball, did karate. I'm a purple belt. And that don't mean shit. That don't mean shit. To y'all out there, don't come at me for that, okay? Don't come at me for that. Nah, yeah.
Yeah, nigga, I'm a black belt, nigga.
Nah. I quit.
That shit ain't no joke.
Nah, for real though.
I only got up to a yellow belt.
Only got up to purple, bro. I got up to the part when
That's just such a funny belt to be stuck on.
As soon as they started doing flying kicks, I said, all right, I don't need all that. I start flying, niggas gonna just grab me and fucking smack me to the ground, I don't need all that shit. I just need to know how to defend myself.
On God,
gang.
I did karate growing up. That shit ain't no joke.
And it's fun too sometimes.
Yeah, funny story. Our karate teacher was a pedophile. He
how was that funny?
Because he never touched me.
No.
I wasn't a victim.
That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up.
Look,
oh my God.
God,
yo.
My aunt, she used to drop us off at this nigga dojo. He would put socks. He put socks behind us and make us fight to get the socks off each other.
Oh, nah. Yo.
He used to tie. He used to tie me and my sister. He probably loved that shit. Get the sock.
So what do you mean get the sock? You put the sock behind you?
Go harder. Yo, he would tie the sock on our belt. And like we would just have to like fight to get the sock off the back of my sister. And he would tie our wrists with a belt and put a boxing glove on this hand.
Yo, what?
And then we fight. This nigga was a dirtbag. No. Listen, so one time, like, my aunt couldn't take us because she had to work and shit. So he would come pick us up in this tent out old dirty van. Oh my God. And his wife taught ballet after karate. So a bunch of ballet kids would come after because his wife apparently wasn't throwing neck. So he relied on the little, I don't know what he was doing specifically. I don't know the specifics, but all I know is he was an old dirt pedophile and he went to jail. So he traded in his black belt for black dick. Because he got raped. Obviously he was getting raped.
Yo. All right, so he's not in a, he's gone.
Just a little funny karate story.
That's crazy.
Oh God! All right, back to.
Oh man, yo.
Purple belt. Go ahead. Wait, what's the level? So it's white, yellow.
Yeah, what is the level?
I think it's white, then
orange.
No. Yeah, orange.
I thought it was
white, yellow,
orange.
White, yellow, orange, and then purple.
Then purple.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have an orange belt.
Okay.
I have orange, yellow,
green.
The dark green. Wait, what?
No. No. It's white, orange, green, yellow, purple.
And then brown.
And I think brown. I'm not
Brown
sure. Don't quote me on that.
Brown is before black. I know that for a fact.
My brother was a fucking brown.
Your brother's a black belt?
Brown belt.
Brown.
He was wild.
Your brother was a brown
Nah,
belt?
brown belt is
He was
hard to
doing some
get to.
crazy shit, dude. Yeah, he was wild.
Damn.
But he also was like, you know what I'm saying?
My boy, my brother MJ.
Person, but yo, shut up.
My brother MJ. That nigga.
It's hard to get a brown belt.
That nigga really into that karate shit. Like really like kung fu. Like yo, bro. Like you would have thought that nigga's a samurai. Son. Like, my brother MJ.
Oh, so you started karate from him?
Nah, I met him in college, freshman year.
Okay.
He's been my brother ever since.
Shit.
Where'd you go to school?
Like, Harvard, University of Harvard.
Oh, word. Okay.
We should,
I only went
take
for
a
2
karate
years.
class.
That'd be crazy.
We should sign up for a karate class and see if they'll let us film it.
They probably will.
Yeah, they probably will.
That'd
Yeah,
be,
it was official.
That'd be sick. Put that in the notes.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Bruh. So yeah, no, like, I mean, so we're talking a little bit. We're talking about your process.
Yeah, that's
And
dope.
whatnot.
Yeah.
How like you're in love with the process and whatnot. Like, would you say how much of an influence would you say like Long Island and New York is as like in music for you? Like, do you think it's an important piece of like what you do? Like you said, like, you know, till this day, Brooklyn is in your blood. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah, I would
is you know what I'm saying?
personally. I said a quote. There's a quote from one of my songs, and I said, excuse me, I don't care too much about L.I. I want the world be. You know what I mean? By that, I basically mean like Long Island doesn't really. I wouldn't say Long Island is the real place that influenced me with my music. Not Brooklyn though.
Different.
Brooklyn definitely, from Biggie to Jay-Z to Fab, the list goes on and on and on, you know what I mean? So many legends came from there, and I'm just thankful that I came from there. And that's why when I do rap, I try to come with that real rap, that old school rap, the shit that when you heard it, it meant something. Like you would have thought it's a story behind what he just said, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which it is because it's about their life. But to answer your question, I would say Brooklyn would definitely be the place that influenced me with my music. Just because of the culture. Like, just because of when it goes back to, like, the fashion, the clubs, the parties, the concerts, just the events that would happen in Brooklyn back in the day and everything. It would just be really dope. You know what I mean? Everything, all the events would just, everybody would go to it. It didn't matter if it was a whack artist or amazing artist that was performing, that was going to be there.
You would just be there.
Everybody got love.
Everybody got love, you know what I mean? There was no fighting. It was never no fighting. Rare that they will fight, and it will be mostly somebody was just drunk or something, you know what I mean? It's just,
Now it's a different story.
now it's a total different story, you know. Nigga look at you wrong, you want to fight, you know what I mean?
Guns
but-
come out.
That's a total different conversation. We talk about that
Yeah,
later.
nah,
But
that's
to
crazy.
answer your question, I would say definitely Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, yeah. Okay.
Definitely Brooklyn.
That's what's up.
Long Island, though, still gave me kind of, I would say Long Island gave me the confidence just from the people that I've known since I was little
Yeah.
and since I've grown in North Bath and in Long Island. The people would be the people that influenced me. So the people influenced me with Long Island, but the culture and everything I just said with Brooklyn, that's what made me do music.
You know Danny Green?
Yeah,
He's from North Bath.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know
No,
his
yeah,
son.
yeah, like you know of him.
No, I don't know his not his son, his little brother that plays at Hills.
Devontae?
Hills, yeah.
Yeah.
I played LA with him multiple times and stuff like
Devontae,
that.
yeah. Shout out Devontae.
Yeah, definitely. And his dad is his dad used to be part of the NBAC.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And I played for NBAC for 6 years straight. My dad, that's another thing for basketball. My dad has been my coach since I got the ball in my hand. He's the first person to put a ball in my hand.
Must be nice.
I never had any other coach besides my dad.
I never had a
And
dad.
everybody hates me for that because, you know, I've never been on a team besides, actually one team because my brother, he put me on that team. But other than that, every other team that I've been on, even travel teams, my dad has been my coach. So just think about that. Like, it was always so comfortable for me, you know what I mean? Even if I wasn't even in the game, I knew that at some point he would just tell me something for when the next time I'm in the game, or if I'm starting the next game that we have, he'll let me know, all right, you need to do this because you didn't do this last game.
Yeah.
It was just, and I wouldn't take it as you're coming at me.
No.
Nah, for real.
You
know
can
what I mean?
kind of relate to
I
that,
kind
right?
of relate to that a
Yeah.
little bit. Yeah, for sure.
real?
Because, I mean, especially when, like, there's a certain comfort level you get and it teaches you, like, a little bit because, you know, they'll hit you harder, though.
Yeah,
When times,
most
that's
definitely.
The, that's the other
Oh.
side of it.
Oh,
it gets embarrassing and shit.
and that's what he always loved about me. You know, like a lot of people, they like to break down.
Mhm.
I always would break down, but inside, I would never show it to him.
Right.
And he always loved that about me because he will scream in front of everybody at me if I did some dumb shit.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, it's all out of love. So I'll be mad as shit. But at the end of the day, next time I get in, I ain't gonna do that same dumb shit. Because I don't want to get embarrassed again. You feel me?
100%.
Period, point blank. No, but that's tough, bro.
Nah, I
That's
feel
tough.
you, bro. Yeah, we gotta hoop or some shit because I'm already. I'm
definitely
gonna
do.
bust this man.
Yeah, I mean, so
Yeah, we was talking about. Now look at yo, go to camera, go to camera.
it's sheer.
Can we zoom in on that? Can we see?
Fear. Look at him.
So for the people back looking at the video, what we're gonna
Film it too.
We're gonna film it. We're gonna
I
do a
want
little
every
one
camera
on
on
one.
him.
We're doing a
And
one
his
on one.
ankles.
HQ Sue versus Rob, and we're doing a one on one
That's
at
you.
LA Fitness.
Okay, I'll
I'm
come
doing it, Sue.
for fun.
Yo, you gotta come.
I'm
You
gonna
gotta pull up.
Next fucking question.
Let's move on.
Okay, bro.
So what exactly, like, was there anything in like, was it something specific that you could pinpoint that made you fall in love with music and want to make wanting to make music, not just music, but wanting to make music? Like, what was there something specific, or was it more kind of just like as you grew up, it was something that you just fell in love with, like you said, poetry?
I always loved music ever since I was little. You know what I mean? Like, ever since I was little, I was writing in the past, but I didn't have nothing to talk about. I was 8 years old, just literally trying to put the same lyrics that I heard into my own. And it wasn't my own shit. So now that I'm older and I put it into my own shit, it's really amazing to me. You know what I mean? But it took me a minute to find out that that's how I wanted to come. You know what I mean? It took a minute for me to find out that that's how I wanted to, show everybody that knows that I do music, or knows that how much I care about my music, shows them how much, it shows them through the music how much I care about it, and just not with me saying it. You know what I mean? Like when you think about Biggie and just the impact that he had on Brooklyn, even when he died, to this day, you know what I mean? It's like, that's what I want. Like, if you don't leave here without no legacy or something that you stand for and people respected you for it, you know what I mean? Or something that you represent and some people respected you for that. If you don't leave here without that, then you wasted your life. Period, point blank. I don't care how much money you made. I don't care how much houses you got, how much cars you got, how much bitches you fucked. I don't care nothing about that. If you don't leave here with the whole world knowing that you stand in this world for something more than just yourself, then it's pointless.
That's
Some
man.
deep shit.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with that on God.
Yeah,
I like how you think as far as your music wise, because it kind of like I can relate to a lot of that shit, like what you're chasing, and like how you feel, how music makes you feel,
Yeah.
and what you want to accomplish. I see a lot of that shit in what I do. You know what I'm saying? So like everybody be talking about I do music because I just love to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's cool, but like I want what comes with it. I want to die, have niggas talking about my shit. I want the money. I want to be able to go to the club and fuck bitches. It's not always about that, but like I that motivates me to have the life that comes with it. You get what I'm saying? That
Exactly, yeah,
lifestyle,
that
you know what
ass.
I'm saying? Like
Just
niggas,
to have that,
yeah, like
to have a taste of that shit, you know,
have a
just
taste
to
of
feel
shit,
how
just
that
to
feel.
I don't want to die knowing that I never got to see the other side of the world. That's so
Exactly.
lame.
I'm with you.
Like just imagine,
Exactly.
imagine leaving
I'm
and
with
you
you.
never been able to walk through a building and everybody's like, oh my fucking God, Sue's here.
Exactly.
Like Sue is here.
Exactly.
BKM is here. Oh my fucking
L0key is
like
here.
imagine
Oh my
dying or just going through life knowing that you'll never experience that. Like I don't even care about a fall off, bro. That won't faze me. Just to be like, just to be able to look back and be like, yeah, that's my footprint.
That ass.
That's exactly.
That's my footprint.
Well
I
put.
did that.
Well put.
I did it. It didn't pan out the way I wanted it to, but I did that.
The Prince there.
Exactly.
Where I came from, nigga, and then look.
And that's something you can't take away
I'm
from me
walking
too.
straight forward. They can't take none of that shit
You
away.
can't
from me.
take none of that shit away from you.
None of that shit.
And that's the thing I love. You know what I mean? I love about when I rap and I do my songs and they come out fire, no one can take that shit away from me.
Yeah.
Nah, exactly. It's
You
done.
know what I
What's
mean?
done is
I
done.
did that
What's
shit.
done is done.
Done is
Bro, what's done is done.
Yeah,
It's,
like,
it's spoiled
yeah.
milk. It's spilled milk.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? It's done, bro. Like, you can't take away what I just did in that studio.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's the best feeling, bro. Like,
It's a
if
good feeling.
anybody who loves music knows what I mean
Yeah.
about how that is the best feeling, how no one can take away from what you just did. Even before you go to the studio, writing a song and the process of you writing that song, no one can take away from you. You did that yourself.
The words that you said, the way that you fit them in with the bars and all that.
Are you against writing at the studio? Or are you more of a person
No,
like
I'm not, because that's how I actually started.
Too many
Okay.
distractions.
Because
for me.
I would be around a lot of people. My boy Dapo, he was the first person to put a mic in front of my face.
Oh shit.
But my brother Josh, what's up, Josh? My brother Josh, he was the first person to tell me to start rapping. I didn't think I could rap. He's been with me ever since I was 5 years old.
When was so when did he
We've
tell
been
you
brothers ever since we were 5 years old.
when did he tell you to rap?
Freshman year of college.
Okay.
So we went to elementary, went to middle school. No, we went to middle school. We went to high school together, and then just so happens that he found out what college I was going to, and we was just like, yo, bro, let's be roommates. I didn't want to go to a new college and be roommates with somebody I don't fucking know.
That's
I'm not that type of guy.
Yeah.
So me and him was like, yo, bro, let's just go to the same college. My cousin was already there as a freshman in my senior year of high school. So he was like, yo, bro, I'll go to Hartford, bro. Hartford has the best program for engineering. And that's what he does, computer engineering. You know how hard that shit is, bro? And he makes it look so easy, bro. I'll tell you one thing about him, and I'll get back to it. But I'll tell you one thing about him. He is one of the smartest, most influential people that I have ever met. And it's only one thing that he did, and I tell everybody that I met, that made me know that this nigga's gonna be something in this world. Freshman year of college, his first project as a freshman, as a computer engineer major, was to build a robot. He did it
This
within,
nigga built Siri.
bro. I put like a remote control like truck or something like that. He built that from scratch, right? The project was supposed to take you a day to finish, a whole day, 24 hours.
That's how long they had to complete.
That's how long you should be taking for that project.
Okay.
It should take you 24 hours to make that robot. I start my 2K game. I get to the second quarter. This nigga's done already with the controller, with the robot going under my feet. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, wasn't that shit supposed to take you 24 hours, bro?
That's crazy.
He's like, bro, that shit is easy to me. But it's because he loves that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That shit, the process of him figuring out a problem or a math problem or an equation or something, or figuring out something engineering wise, is the same process for my music. And that's why I listened to him when he told me to start rapping. And he introduced me to my brother Dapo, because Dapo was, and he's still an independent artist, but he has people around him, Heath, Brian, Charles, Logan, all them. If I missed you, my fault, you know what I mean? But all those people, you know what I mean? And they all look up to Dapo. And that's what I walked into, you know what I mean? I walked into that type of, like, showing love, no matter if you're ass, no matter if you're good. And that's the type of environment I wanted to start, because I didn't want to start with some type of group or some type of group of people. Not just any rap group, just a group of people that were, like, if you weren't nice, don't even try to come here. In his house, we first started in his room, and then we went to the basement. And now the basement's a big ass studio, and he gets all his shit done there. You know what I mean? To this day, he's still one of the most, I would say, creative people that I know as far as music and as far as business-wise and networking and marketing and everything. He got all of his bros for his, I don't know what number album it was, for their group, like the group album, because I think they had 3 or 4 group albums. But he got all of his bros on a billboard in New York City.
That's crazy.
You know how, like,
That's crazy.
and then they all got to take an individual picture in front of that billboard. Now, that's something that, like, God forbid, if he was to go tomorrow, that's something that they can remember him by. You know what I mean? That's something that they be like, yo, that guy got me on a billboard. I'm going to do it for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's just what I want to do. So him and my brother Josh were the first people that influenced me to start doing music and stuff like that. And I just started going off from there. Honestly, like, at first I started rapping. And then I got to, I became L0key BKM. And my boy L0key Wavy, he's into that melodic shit. You know what I mean?
See, that's what I was about to ask about, because I saw an interview with both of y'all.
For the Heartbreak.
Yeah.
Yeah, nighttime.
So it was a cool interview, by the way.
Thank you.
But what's your relation with him? Like, what? Like,
So, So, my boy Wavy. So, a lot of people know him by a lot of other names, but I don't know if you want anybody else to know. So.
yeah.
But L0key Wavy, that's my brother. Like, he was just at my birthday dinner. Like, that's how close we are. The only bro that was there just with my parents, you know what I mean? And it was just like, we met each other in college. And the funny thing is, we met each other as bros, and we became bros because we were in the same building together. He was on the 4th floor, and I was on the 3rd floor with my brother Josh. So, he cuts hair, and he raps. So, I came into freshman year rapping in my room with Josh. He already had clout on TikTok and all that. Oh, yeah, my fault.
Yeah, you're good.
He already had clout on TikTok and all that, bro. You know, like, he was already not up, but he had some clout, you know what I mean? So it just gave me confidence to just be around him. Just as, even before I knew he did music, we were still bros. So then as we got older, like, I only know him for like 3 years, but it felt like 15. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, I know.
For real, like,
that's real.
like,
that's
I
real,
know,
yeah.
I know if 5 to 7 niggas came in here and jumped me right now, I know tomorrow if I call that nigga, he's getting the whole Queens, anybody he can, and we gonna go find them. You know what I mean? That's somebody I want around my corner. Just somebody that's on go for me.
Yeah.
It don't even have to be something that's just that severe. It
Right.
could just be something little. Just, yo, bro, I need you to come into the studio with me because I just need somebody to be on the J with me, bro. He'll drop everything, bro. You know what I mean? That's the people I keep around me.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, me and him are brothers. That's period, point blank. Like, it's gonna be like that to the day we die. And the funny thing about it is, you would never thought that we would still be brothers because when we became bros, he became my sister's boyfriend. So, my twin sisters. And then that's when we really became close because he'll be around all the time. But we were still bros, even with him being my sister's boyfriend. But that's the type of nigga I want around my sister. So I wasn't even looking at it like that, you know what I mean?
Right.
If he was a dickhead, yeah, get the fuck out of here, you know what I mean? But that nigga loved my sister to this day, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like he just became really close with me. My mentor, definitely one of my mentors with rap and how I should perform and how I should, you know, show myself to all my fans and everybody who fuck with me. So that nigga is just my brother. I can go on and on and on about him, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's good to have a team, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that's,
bro.
That's the most important thing. Like,
Definitely.
something that we've, you know, like, come into contact with is just seeing the value of that and just having people that's gonna, like you said, just as simple as go for you. You know what I'm saying? So,
and sometimes honestly, you don't always like appreciate it right away. And like Sue has been someone who's always kind of like said something like, you guys work as a team, us three. And it's like sometimes you don't really appreciate like us being a team, you know what I mean? And then when someone like you're gonna say, like, I literally see that, you know what I mean? It's just it's a big part in like what you do, just having a team and just having people behind you, and it's huge, really.
No,
it's definitely
just
huge.
as simple as somebody telling you no, can change your whole aspect of your future. Like just having somebody in your corner to be like, that's a bad idea, or that's a good idea. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody give you the confidence to be like, yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Or maybe help you out, add a little bit of information here.
That's cool, but do it like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just those small aspects can be a make or break.
Yeah.
I mean, because having a guy that was just going to be like, yes, yeah,
yes, man,
yes, man,
yeah,
or nah, don't do that. I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Tell you the truth.
Nah, I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Just niggas that tell you no all the time and niggas that tell you yes all the time. Like having people around you who genuinely care enough to give you a genuine opinion.
Think about it.
That ass.
Niggas, because it's really like, if you think, bro, every single time a nigga play their song, everybody's going to say it's good. Like just if a nigga was just like, yo, just hear my shit.
You were saying this in the last podcast.
Just hear my shit. Yeah. Just listen to this, let me know what you think. Yeah, bro, that shit fine. You don't give a fuck. It's not that you don't give a fuck, but it's just like, who are you to tell him it's not good? You know what I'm saying? You're nobody. You know what I'm saying? But you got to have people around you that are willing to be it was all right, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't as good as your last one. I keep working on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I see where you going. It's just not there yet.
But that's the thing too. It's like a lot of the music, everything in music is very opinion. It's your opinion, right? So it's the opinion that I think people value. Like you're saying, like if you're not good, and I tell you that you're not good, like he actually may be good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not. Yeah,
it's your opinion.
Exactly.
People,
so that's
really
why
appreciate.
I feel like opinions are good, but it's when people let opinions affect them.
Yeah,
it's just like, bro, you asked 100 people if your music was good. They all said no. Ask a different 100, because you know what I'm saying? Like for real. Find a different type of people. Ask 100 different people. Like ask 100 more niggas to be like, yeah, bro, I played this song for about 5 people and they said that it wasn't really hitting like that. Cool. Ask a different 5.
Yeah. There's another 5 that's gonna fuck with it. Exactly. There's another 5 that's gonna fuck with it.
True. A lot of niggas don't ask for genuine opinions because they don't want them, because they get discouraged. Because they get discouraged if the opinion is real. And if the opinion is like, niggas, I've heard niggas genuinely get, I know this happens to y'all all the time, right? Let me ask you a question. The nigga be like, yeah, bro, listen to this. And he be like, yeah, bro, that shit good, but this. Nah, bro, it's not finished yet. Like, it's not finished. I was planning on changing that anyway, because I still got to add the hook here. I still got to do this and this. So that's probably why you thinking that it's not like that, because I really just got to.
It's not even fully mastered, bro. It's not even fully mastered.
So it's just like niggas get so offensive because like they really don't want to hear nothing but. Yeah, bro, that shit fire. You know
even if that shit is not fully mastered.
Opinion, and then when I give you my opinion, you try to counter it with why my opinion is wrong because it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's my opinion.
Yeah.
Ask for it. And me personally, I know for a fact I give really good opinions because I have an ear for shit and I'm very honest.
Yeah.
I don't mind not sugarcoating anything, so it's gonna come direct how I feel and what I think, and it's gonna come out the way that I want it to come out. Yeah. So I'm gonna give you an opinion that's very valuable. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not even trying to be cocky enough. It's just like I know for a fact that when I listen to people's shit, I'm really listening for like, you know what I'm saying? All right, that's what I feel can make it better. Da, 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 da.
I could relate on that because I feel like everybody come to me for advice, like definitely with relationships. Everybody with their relationship problems come to me, and everybody with their personal problems come to me.
Right.
Because they know if they come to me, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you the honest truth, but I'm going to give you the honest truth in the best way that's going to benefit you. Fuck the other person. Because that person is not my friend. Or that person is not my sister. That person is not my brother. You're my brother. You're my sister. You're my friend. So I care about your well-being. So I'm going to tell you something that's the truth with the whole situation, but I'm going to tell you the truth at the same time telling you something that's going to benefit you personally and something that you need to do personally, in my own opinion. And that's just, You know what I mean? If you take it as me coming at you, then you take it as me coming at you. But at the end of the day, if you do take it as, damn, okay, I never even thought about it like that.
Right.
Then I know that, one, what I'm saying is real, and you feeling what I'm saying, so I ain't saying no bullshit.
Right.
And two, you really heard what I said, so now my first thing that I'm gonna think, you're gonna actually use that with what I just told you. You know what I mean? And that's my only thing. I just want, if I do give you advice and I do look out for you and I do just tell you what to do in that situation, whatever the situation is, and you act on it, that's what I do. Right. I'll keep on giving you advice. But if you don't do shit and you just do even some other dumb shit again, bro, don't fucking come to me. Yeah. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%
like,
agree with that. Like what I would say is don't ask an opinion of somebody you won't value. Like, for instance, if I'm playing music in a car and I'm with a bitch, I'm not gonna be like, yo, bitch, listen to this track and tell me what you think. I don't give a fuck about her opinion. Yeah. I really don't. And she's not valuable. Not just saying, like, I'm not talking about just like, I'm talking about like just if I'm in a car with like a bitch and I'm going like on a date or we're going somewhere, I'm not gonna show her my music and ask for her opinion because it's not an opinion I would value.
Yeah,
like you're just you're just some girl. Like, oh, I don't really like it. I don't give a fuck. Shut up. Like, I don't care that you don't like it. That's with anybody. Like, if I'm with some guy and you know what I'm saying, he's just like, yo, bro, you do music. I heard you do music. Yeah, play me something. I'm like, yeah, sure. Here, you can hear this. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, and he's like, yeah, bro. I sound like, shut up. I don't value your opinion, so I'm not asking for it. And it's not disrespectful. It's just like, what am I gonna do with your opinion? I don't value you enough to do anything with your opinion. You get what I'm saying? It's not like being a dickhead. It's either you like it or you don't, but your opinion is not valuable to me. So it's like somebody coming to your studio and you know what I'm saying? Like some guy y'all don't even know. He comes in there and he's just like, yeah, bro, I think y'all should switch it up like this, like this. It's just like, y'all not disrespectful like me. So y'all gonna be like, yeah, bro, y'all gonna, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, you're not really gonna value his opinion.
Sometimes, because sometimes it's good too.
No. That's what I'm saying is like, it's different than coming in there and saying like, yo, nigga, y'all should really just do like this or like this versus, you know what I'm saying, it made me feel more comfortable if y'all had this. Or I'm talking about like a nigga really like coming in and be like, yeah, bro, the studio fire, but you know what I'm saying, if y'all knock down this wall and fucking, you know what I'm saying, that your opinion is not, I don't value you enough to accept your opinion. So it's kind of like
think about it like you kind of saying like this, like let's say
I hear you.
If you're
it literally does.
Let's say you have a manager, you have an A&R, and like you show them a song, and you're like, what's your opinion? Oh, it's great. And then you show someone that's kind of off the street, and they're like, this isn't great. Whose opinion are you gonna go
make
for?
sure like I take like I'm not gonna ask opinion of somebody I don't value. Like some guy on the street, I'm not gonna be like, yo, bro, listen to the track, tell me what you think. Even if I do that, and he's like, yo, it's ass. I'm like, cool, thanks, and I'm moving on. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna be in the back of my head to maybe improve. But if it's a constant,
it's like, yo, this is trash.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a little different. But like what I say is I wouldn't ask or care about someone's opinion of me that I don't value like as a person. Like if I showed y'all a track and y'all was like, yo, bro, Sue, it's not really sounding that good, I'd be like, oh fuck, I value their opinion, so this is something I'm gonna take serious. But you know what I'm saying? But if some guy just happened to be in the studio, he's like, yeah, bro, it was this, and I'm like, cool, bro, now shut up. I don't really value your opinion enough to take your advice. Nothing bad, but that's really how you gotta be. You can't just think about it, you can't just be out here accepting everybody's advice.
You'll crash and
burn.
You'll
crash and burn. You get what I'm saying?
You will.
So I would only care about advice from people that I value.
Yeah.
So
and sometimes it's hard to see who is the one to value. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it depends on the scenario. It depends on the scenario.
Sometimes it's tricky.
Yeah, it depends.
Like if I'm showing my beats to like Robbie or Chris, and they're telling me like it's fire, and then I show it to like my sister.
Exactly. She's like, exactly. You're like, I don't really value your opinion.
I get your opinion.
Yeah,
but like,
I don't really value. I don't value it. Like I accept your opinion. You know, opinion is an opinion. Right, I'm not going to discourage it.
Right.
But I don't really value your opinion enough to change anything.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
I hear you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm not going to change that.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, bro, just change this. Nah. Like, no. But if y'all was like, yo, take this out, since I value your opinion so highly, I'd be like, yeah, maybe I should take that out. Or let me try something else to try to make it spicier. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. A lot of people that's how a lot of people like backtrack and be like, oh, it wasn't for me. It's like, nah, bro, because you wasn't valuing the right opinions.
I agree.
You get what I'm saying? That's with anything, bro.
The
Like
right people around you.
Yeah, right people around you to give you the right opinions.
Right.
Because some people got dickheads around them, and they're getting dickhead opinions.
Yeah.
So that's just how it works. How you doing?
How you doing?
Here's my man.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's my manager,
We got a
Naina.
superstar that just walked in the motherfucking building.
doing?
Sit down right there. No, right there.
Yeah, you can sit on the
Yeah, you
couch.
can sit on the
if you
couch.
want. Yeah.
Get comfortable. Take that off if you want to.
Yeah,
Sit it over there.
take the coat off.
Comfortable.
They got
It's
Gatorade.
y'all
They got
podcast.
ginger
Whatever,
ale.
drink.
Coca-Cola.
Y'all still got a couple of beers or anything?
They got
I
some
think we
beer.
Yeah, got a
beers.
couple
Some
of
beer.
beers. You good?
You good? You good? You good?
Make sure get comfortable. Take your time.
Loki, I want to ask you one question. I know there's a producer actually that graduated. I think he graduated from the college that you went to. Have you heard of Tank God?
No.
No. Okay, because he actually produced for Post Malone. You know, Rockstar, the song Rockstar.
fucking
Oh
way.
shit.
Yeah, he did that. He went
from
to
Harvard.
because
He went
we
to
know a couple
Harvard.
people.
That's
that went to
my
Harvard.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
he
Rockstar's
produced-
a
he went
huge
to
fucker,
your-
bro.
Yeah, he went to your
In his
school.
dorm, he made that in the dorm.
Yeah.
He was studying for his finals, and he was like, "Fuck this, I'm gonna go make."
I'm making a beat.
What year was
Yeah.
did he graduate?
So
Yeah, back.
it was probably he graduate. When did you
Like
graduate?
12.
shit. I mean,
No.
Not that far?
he had to graduate with my cousin.
Like 18, 16, 17, 18.
Yeah, he had to graduate with
Yeah.
my cousin.
Okay.
Damn, from that college?
Yeah, he's from the college.
Damn.
My cousin probably knows him. Tory.
Okay.
He's a DJ himself.
oh, he definitely knows.
Yeah,
that.
he probably knows.
Yeah, he probably knows
If you're
who.
in the entertainment business around that time, and somebody blow up on a song like Rockstar, you gonna hear about it.
And it's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny too because like you were saying, he was supposed to be studying for a final, and he was like, "Yo, I'm not feeling right. I gotta go cook." So
Yeah.
he's cooking up a beat, and then, you know, with the interview that I saw, he was like in the studio with Post Malone, or no, he was just in the studio, and he was outside. He was walking down the hallway, and he saw Post Malone, and he was like, "Yo, Post, I got some beats. Like, come check them out." He's like, "All right." Post was like, "All right, let's get weird. Let's get in the studio." Got in the studio, and then they created Rockstar.
Rockstar
It's
is fucking
it's
golden.
crazy. It's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
wow.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy, yo.
You know, he ditched
Unbelievable.
whatever he had to do too. He said, "Fuck that, I'm going."
What?
Yeah.
Nigga, your whole schedule is getting dropped and Post Malone wants to what?
Y'all niggas got that? Y'all ready for a moment like that? Like
Oh,
y'all
I'm
got
ready.
those beats?
Oh, I'm ready.
on a
Every
hard drive?
fucking phone every beat is on my phone.
All right, bet.
Everything
So
is
y'all
back,
got
yeah.
that. So if y'all walk into a celebrity, y'all already got the
Oh, I
package.
got the
the
beats,
package
yo.
is good.
Paperwork's
Right,
done,
bet.
everything.
All right, bet. Okay.
That shit is important.
Nigga, sure.
Very important.
Yep.
All right.
Very important.
Who you gonna run into?
You never know.
Nah, you never know.
Do y'all think it's beats out there that y'all made that people use that y'all just don't recognize?
No,
Yeah.
we recognize
You-
it.
so you would
no,
recognize
no,
the
I'll
beat.
recognize it
You
every
would,
time.
you would recognize it. Every
Maybe-
single one
maybe
you
we
say,
haven't
I would
came
recognize-
across
No,
it.
I'll recognize it every
No,
time.
I'm saying
No,
you would recognize it. But
Okay,
maybe we haven't
that's
came across
more
it.
my question.
There's
Not
not
even
a
that.
chance- there's
Like,
not a
if
chance
you
in
think
hell I
there's a
won't.
song you would hear, you just wouldn't even notice that it was
No.
a beat. So you know every beat, every sound.
I would know.
Okay.
I wouldn't know like the name of it.
Okay,
like-
but you'd be like,
You'd be
I
like,
made
yo,
that.
I
You'd
would
be like,
know
I
that.
something
definitely
too
made that.
familiar about this. Like I know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Do you want to introduce yourself? You want to?
Yeah, give it a mic. Give it a mic.
Introduce yourself.
Hold on.
Wait, hold on, Chris. We have cameras. If you don't want, you don't have to be on the camera if you don't want. Oh, it went behind.
Oh, so it went around that way.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. Give her yours so they can like talk together.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to do.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So that way they can feed off. So they can feed off each other.
You valid. You valid. Go.
Yo.
You valid, gang.
All right, so my name is Saint. I'm from Brooklyn, but I grew up Word from East New York. So and then I moved out here to Long Island. I pretty much grew up here.
Okay.
Word.
Awesome. So you're Loki's manager.
Yeah, I met him through work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Through work. Yeah.
She was my boss manager before.
Oh shit. Okay.
Fucking
Yeah.
yeah. That's funny as shit.
Real, that
Who's
ass.
at work? Hey manager.
Yeah.
Wanna be my manager?
Yo, oh nah. Yo, I'm telling you, you're gonna get along with this nigga. He's funny, bro. This nigga's fucking hilarious.
Yo, you ever thought about managing? What you talking about? No. Hear me out. I'm fucking, that's funny as shit.
Nah, actually tell him how we actually started like really doing like music, like really.
She was like, I don't know what. I think it
We
was
were
like
baiting for a minute.
in the wintertime. Like
Yeah, it was like
and, like we was off of work, and like think it's the time I asked you to drop me home.
Yeah.
And so you was telling me about like what you want to do and like how you came about your name, and then like I was like, oh, okay, that's fire, that's dope.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yo, you want to hear my songs, gang? That's
the artist in him. That's
Yeah.
the artist in him.
like, and you know he's an artist when like you ever be in a car with people and like they be like, yo, I rap, and then they don't play none of their music.
Yeah.
It's just hip hop shit, but he know his music.
God.
Like as soon as you get in the car, it's
Oh
his
God!
shit. Like,
Don't get in my car expecting
Yeah.
anything but me.
For real.
Oh, you heard that? Nigga, you heard that new Sue? What you talking about? That shit was hard, nigga. I'm hard, nigga.
Yeah.
Bro,
once I heard his music, I'm like, nah, this kid is dedicated. Like, and he's like telling me, and it's like in every track is like a backstory behind it. So I'm like, nah, he's really not playing. Like,
God.
Yeah.
the reason why he's doing it. So I'm like, oh, I bet. So I kind of told him what I want to do and like my vision as far as like with the music. And
Okay, so
everything like that.
you were already looking to be a part of that
Yeah, I was
aspect
sorta kinda
before
like-
y'all even started talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was kind of like already trying to build my foundation.
Right.
in
So
a
was he
sense.
like the start of that, or did you
Yeah,
already have stuff
exactly.
going on? So you were
Yeah.
just like, bro, this didn't just happen for no reason. Like we not in the same car right now for nothing. It's kind of
Right.
one of those.
Yeah.
It's like let's get it going. Okay.
Right, exactly. And then we got the ball rolling, like, and then like I always told him, like, I don't want you to feel like, you know, I'm in the way of like your other, if like you get a call from other companies or like other labels or whatever, like I'm not gonna be like, yo, don't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be more of like what's the word called? Like guidance.
Got it.
in a way.
Yeah.
Like,
Mentor.
Yeah,
Kinda
exactly.
vibe.
More than like a manager,
Copy.
like side.
Like
of it.
she's my best friend before my manager.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's what makes us tight. We became best friends before we even thought about putting this music shit in it. Because like it's just what she had to go through, what I had to go through are two different things, but they kind of similar.
Right.
Because we both took that shit on the same way, you know? And her struggles made me just respect her more enough because she did it on her own, you know? She did a lot of shit on her own that she told me, and just for her to do it by herself, even in the situation that she was in, it just made me, like, we could do something. Because, like, we both fighting for the same shit. We both fighting for the same shit, so it ain't going to be no beef or, oh, I'm doing more, you doing more, yo, I'm paying for more of this, or you paying for more of this.
You guys aren't gonna let like the ego get in the way.
Nah,
Yeah.
bro.
Exactly,
Yo,
exactly.
I swear to God, we gon' yeah, bro, super important, because it's like, yo, I done worked with niggas, and they say they gonna give me studio time, or they say they gonna give me a music video. I have 42 songs. 42 songs dropped out. No visuals. So, I told her that. She was like, yo, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, niggas do fucking videos off their phone and shit. I got 42 songs for 3 years, no visuals.
No videos.
So that means niggas is just listening to my music. You know what I mean? They not seeing my face while I say it. Because I feel like that's when you really get the real engagement. You know what I mean? I dropped the live and LR shit. Now everybody know that I fucking rap good. Just because they saw me when I did it.
Yeah.
They know I felt it.
Matter
They
of fact,
can
while he's
see
in the
my-
bathroom, pull that up.
Yeah, we were gonna.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't think y'all actually sent me his information when I asked, but it's cool. So I ain't get to hear none of your shit, which is good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get a first view of it right now.
Oh,
So
yeah.
while he's in, I definitely want to hear
Definitely
that shit,
play
bro.
that one
I
right
definitely
there.
want to.
Free my nigga Colonel. My bro been away for 2 years. I'm really missing my dog, man. I know my nigga aight though, but like, listen. Check, free my nigga Colonel. To that boy out the pen, see he was trying to do us right, but they didn't want him to win. They only care about the violence, cause they want us to sin. That's why I gotta make it, cause they believe BKM, yeah, haha. They believe BKM, haha, yeah. They believe BKM, that's why I gotta make it, cause they believe BKM, yeah. My bro been away for 2 years, I'm really missing my dog. He just wrote me a letter, and I just wish he could call. The system's so fucked up, they all just want us to fall. I know my nigga, he always knew how to brawl. He'll kick you right in your shit, then spit right on your moms, and then go fucking your bitch, then let you know it was bomb. He ain't no pussy or bitch, but he love that fun. Always dancing, always smiling, shit ain't right what they done. I hate to paint the picture, but you not home with your pops. Man, I wish I can visit you, but on my plate it's a lot. Want you to be here with me, I hate to drive down your block, but sometimes I do it, to see if you on the block. I ain't crying, my nigga, but I miss you a lot. I can't wait to see you come home and see you back in the spot. And I'ma send this to you just as soon as it drops. I'm taking care of my sisters and my moms and my pops. I ain't forget you, my nigga, you my brother for life. When you touch down, we gon' party, had the time of our lives. So this is not a goodbye, this is a see you again. But no Paul Walker, cause I'ma really see you again. I can't wait to show you what I do now with a pen. So I'm the illest, my nigga, I got MB by the fence. I got you, my nigga, just know I'ma hold you down to the end. It will always be free, you, I love you, my brother and friend. Yeah, my brother and friend. My brother and friend. I love you. One more time, y'all. Free my nigga Crano. To that boy out the pen. See, he was trying to do us right, but they didn't want him to win. They only care about the violence, cause they want us to sin. That's why I gotta make it, cause they believe BKM. Yeah, haha. They believe BKM. Haha. Yeah, they believe BKM. That's why I gotta make it, cause they believe BKM. Yeah. Free my nigga Crano. Free my. See, he was trying to do it right, but they didn't. That's why I gotta make it. That's why I gotta. Cause they believe. BKM. They believe BKM. Yeah. That's why I gotta make it. Yeah. Cause they believe BKM. That's why I gotta make it. Yeah. Cause they believe BKM.
That shit.
Follow them, you know what I'm saying? So we be seeing their posts and whatnot. But that one, when I saw that, that's why I was like, damn, like, I was like, I'm happy he's about to come on the podcast.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm happy y'all got me here, bro. I'm definitely happy to be here, bro. I've been wanting to get a lot of shit off my chest, so this is definitely the best way to do it.
Nigga, we here. This is definitely the best way to
and
do
y'all
it.
whole vibe, bro. Y'all whole vibe and y'all whole setup, bro, is just welcoming. Just definitely welcoming, bro.
Yeah.
Definitely. Appreciate it, bro.
All right, so let's spin the block. Since we on the music, let's talk about some idols. There's some big names out there doing a lot of big things. A lot of names out there doing a lot of bad things. A lot of niggas out there doing good things. A lot of niggas ain't doing shit.
Yeah. Not a damn thing.
All right, so listen. So it's been a lot of shit going on in the media and shit referring to like Kanye. Now,
Yeah.
I'm going to give my opinion after yours because I definitely want to see where your head's at with that. So talk to me a little bit about that. So you been keeping up on that?
Yeah, I do.
All right, cool. So explain to us both sides so we can get a better understanding. Because I think you really, so you a fan of Kanye?
I watched the whole Drink Champs interview.
Okay. So
and I'm a fan of Kanye. Die-hard fan of Kanye.
So give us both sides of what's going on in that whole situation.
So, period, point blank.
Okay.
Let's start off with just Kanye. Kanye does shit to upgrade his brain.
Okay.
Everything that he says, the Great America thing, the White Lives Matter thing, every bullshit that he does, it's for a reason. It's because it's either money or promotion. It's something for a reason, you know what I mean? So it's not just because he's just doing it, oh, you know what? Let me just put on the White Lives Matter because I really feel like White Lives Matter. I feel like everything he does has a motive. So at the end of the day, what I would say is he's not wrong at all. What he's talking about is the truth. It's his fucking approach.
100%.
It's his approach, bro. It's how you're portraying it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's about, you can't just go out here and talk about Jews and think that they ain't about to take all of your money away from you.
So what did he say about the Jews? I was a little confused on that. I didn't know Kanye West was Jewish.
He said he's Jewish?
Ain't that the whole thing?
I don't know.
No, he said he's he's not mad or he don't hate Jews or blacks. He's jealous of Jews. He said that he's jealous of Jews. He's jealous that how the Jews don't kill their people. How Jews, baby moms and moms don't go through the same shit that black baby moms and moms go through. First off, I don't even understand how you could be jealous of that. Like, to have some jealousy over that is pointless.
I do.
I'm not jealous over it. I kind of find it as in like
jealousy's a strong.
I kind of find it as in like it makes us stand out at the end of the day as black people. Like it makes us stand out when white people don't have to go through the same struggles as us and we still do more shit than them at the end of the day. So with that being said, it's like put it like this. Kanye is literally one of the most influential role models, black role models that we have, right? Growing up to this day.
Yeah.
His music alone, what he stands for, Yeezy, all that together. We love Kanye for that, right? My thing is, and I want your opinion after this, but my thing is, at the end of the day, if you're that for us as people, why put White Lives Matter? And Noor said a real important fact in the Drink Champs interview. He said, we black people, we don't care about that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, we know White Lives Matter. We know all lives matter. But when you put that shirt on, being Ye, it takes away everything that you did, bro. It takes away everything that you did when you put the Great America hat on. It takes away everything that you did, all that stronger graduation. Yeah, I'ma still bump it, but it don't hit the same way because of the shit that you saying just for some fucking money or just for some fucking promotion or just because what you stand for. What about what your fans stand for? What about the people that support you? The people who got you that fucking money that you have in your pocket? What about those? What about what they believe in? You know what I mean? And it's, last thing I'm going to say, it brings me to another point. Your mom was a Black Panther. Through the racial protests and all that back in the day. Why would you put White Lives Matter if your mom had to fight against the people that you got on your fucking back?
Right.
That don't make no fucking sense to me. I know he had to go home and his mom had to bust him in his head. There ain't no way you ain't telling me that. I don't give a fuck what you did it for. I feel like when we get to a certain age and when we get older, it's not about what you did or why you did it, and that's why I'm mad. It's about the respect. We at the end of the day, when we get older, everybody's big on respect because they feel like themselves is at high value. You know what I mean?
Right.
As we get older, we start to think, I'm starting to go up. I'm starting to get my shit together. You know what I mean? But when you go to somebody else, they're going to look at you and just be like, you ain't doing shit until you actually do some shit. So at the end of the day, it's like Kanye, he is an icon. But when you put that shit on, bro, it just takes away from everything that you do, everything that you stand for, everything that you said, or the lyrics, everything, bro. It just takes away from everything, bro.
Yeah,
and
like I said,
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
that's all I got to say,
I
man.
understand the message because I'm a lot of here's the problem a lot of people have in the Black community is that they've always been raised or taught to look at one side of everything, and it's kind of his ignorance because Black people don't like to look at other side of things. They don't like to see the other side of what's going on. A lot of them are victims, and being a victim and having a victim mindset are two different things because I believe that Black people are victimized, but a victim mindset is the ability to not be able to overcome your victimization because you keep using you being a victim as a source or a reason why you cannot leave become not a victim. You know what I'm saying? So it's a fact that Black people are victimized. There's no denying it. certain rights, certain laws, all curried to hold black people back. But being a victim and having a victim mindset are two different things. They're two different things. So you know what I'm saying? So I 100% agree that black people are victims, but I don't believe that black people should have victim mindsets, because like I said, there's two sides to every story. Of course, certain things you can't do because you're black, but I don't think there's ever a way that it cannot be done.
Yeah.
I think it may be harder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's definitely
so when
harder.
a black person does something and a white person does something, I do believe that is more significant when a black person does it.
Yeah.
Because the trials and tribulations.
We
that
don't
they
get a
have
lot
to
of
go
cheerleading.
through. Exactly.
We don't.
So because if a white man gets a job and a black man has the same job, the black man should be valued more at that company because he obviously had to do more things, because black people are victims of
That goes to the silver
systematic
spoon.
racism and everything like that. So it trickles down to that. But at the same time, I bet you if you go to that black man that's successful, the last thing he would tell you is that he did it because he would tell you, yes, I'm a victim, but I never thought that way because I wouldn't have this if I complained every time something didn't go my way. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I bet you any successful black man would tell you, I'm here because I overcame. I didn't complain when the white man got this job over me. I may have said something I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
like
exactly.
People be like, why the fuck did this man get the job on me? I'm more qualified. And now you're fired. You get what I'm saying? So instead of a successful black man doing that, he's like, all right, bam, I'm just going to work even harder.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference between a victim and a victim mindset. A victim will go to HR and cuss somebody out because I'm a victim because you are racist and I did not get the thing, so I'm a victim. Mm-hmm. So they're both victims, but you have a victim mindset because you went over there and got fired and did that. But the black guy who still has his job just knew, okay, that's how y'all want to play it. Let's play by your rules then. Exactly. And so he went and did what he had to do to make it. Now, like I said, that is the difference between a successful black person and a black person at home still complaining on how they can't do certain things because of that. And I feel like Kanye touches on that, but it goes over everybody's heads. And like I said, the White Lives Matter thing was just a way for him to, I can't really like agree with him putting on a White Lives Matter t-shirt, but the message behind it is the message on everything he says. It's just crazy to people who can't look at the other side of things. Mm-hmm. Like when Kanye goes on, he's like, we can't keep blaming white people for everything. I mean, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't necessarily say it. There's just a spectrum. And sometimes Kanye West jumps far left. You know what I'm saying? You have people that will, Kanye, we agree, but you can't just jump all the way across the fucking ocean and say some wild shit and expect niggas, like, nigga, we still swimming over. Like, we ain't there yet. You get what I'm saying? As a people, we are not there to be able to hear that yet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Kanye is a much needed person because he bringing up conversations that need to any logical person who listens to Kanye be like, yeah, bro, I mean, maybe you sound like a dumbass, but you make sense. We can't keep blaming We can't keep blaming white people for everything. Eventually, we got to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody brings up everybody always says, like, when the Black Lives Matter movement was going, everybody was getting on Kendrick because he dropped Blacker the Berry, the Sweeter the Juice. You ever heard of that? Off the He said, why would I weep when Trayvon Martin was in the street when gang made me kill a nigga blacker than me? Hypocrite. You get what I'm saying? But those aren't conversations that we're ready for. No. You get what I'm saying? But we need people like that to say them so that niggas can think about them over time and fix it. It's like, yeah, bro, y'all mad. Of course the George Floyd, like, this is what I'm saying. So if people say something like this, it'd be crazy. Like, they'll miss everything. We live in a world where society is controlled by everything. The news controls everything. So whatever you hear from the news is basically, like, think about how people hear shit. How do you hear about stuff? 9 times out of 10 is what? Nobody under fucking 28 watches the fucking news. No one's getting their news nobody's getting information from the news. Nobody's doing research anymore. Everybody new outlet is a 13-second video on TikTok. Everybody. So anytime you hear anything about Kanye West, it's because somebody who wanted views and clicks or the TV providers put a 30-second clip of Kanye saying some outrageous shit with no context or details. You get what I'm saying? So when niggas in the street and when niggas in the hood say, yeah, bro, the Trayvon Martin situation, not Trayvon Martin, but the George Floyd situation was bad. But let's look at the statistic of cops killing black people and black people dying in the hood. But whoa, why would you say that? Why would you bring that up? I mean, that's the problem. The media doesn't want that aspect to get out.
And to say that not to cut you off, but to say that George Floyd neck wasn't fully, like what he said, like the cop didn't have his knee fully on George Floyd's neck. Why are you saying that shit?
Yeah, but that's the controversial thing that people say, and it's just like, why would he not be able to say that? I'm not saying. Listen, everything he said, every black person expects their hero to comfort them in their words all the time. You listen to Kanye, and you just want him to, every time he opens his mouth, just says something that you believe because you look up to niggas like that.
Exactly.
But that's not the reality of life.
No.
Sometimes your idol is gonna say some shit you don't agree with.
Yeah.
And then people are so quick to turn on him. It's just like, bro, cool. Like, you don't agree with his opinion on George Floyd.
Yeah.
Why is he canceled? Everything is up for debate. Like, George Floyd is not here to tell you, like, nah, bro, I was fucked up off them drugs before that nigga put his knee on me, nigga. I was gonna be out before he even stumped on my neck, nigga. Like, George Floyd's not here to say that. So everything is controversial in itself. So if you have a guy who's saying, I don't believe that the knee being on his neck is what killed George Floyd, it's just an opinion, a very unpopular opinion. But it's also an opinion that you have to respect. So you could be mad at him, but there's two sides to every story. So just because somebody doesn't believe your side of it doesn't mean the other side doesn't exist. And that's what the strange thing about Kanye West is that sometimes he believes things on the other side of the story, which is not fully what everybody grasps. You get what I'm saying? So, like, we all know history. We all know people exaggerate. We all know people lie. But history has proven 100,000 million times that history can be incorrect. Beethoven was from African-American descent. Christopher Columbus never discovered America. So how come when Kanye West says that I don't believe that Harriet Tubman freed the slaves? Like, how that's so outrageous because you only know
slavery was a choice. Get the fuck out of here.
You see what I'm saying? But these are okay. That was a little extreme. Slavery was a choice thing was an extreme,
bro.
Like there's something extreme. But you have to understand, there's other sides of spectrums that people believe that's just not popular opinion.
Bro, we not gonna skip around that, bro. A choice? Come on.
I mean, think about it like this, bro. I mean, I don't know.
How is that a choice though? So you trying to tell me it was a choice for them to be auctioned?
Listen,
materialistic things.
I don't agree that people back then was like, you know what? I'll just be a slave. I don't agree with that.
No, they were taken from their families.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. But nothing is set in stone. Nothing is fact. All them niggas are dead. You know what I'm saying? I can't explain it. Maybe if
Michael B. Jordan said it the best in Black Panther. Death is better than bondage. Period, point blank. I'd rather die for what I stand for than letting or making
but everybody wouldn't do that.
The white people feel like they won.
But you can't use that as an excuse for slavery because if that was the case, then a lot of slaves would be dead.
That you make a point by that. You can't
use that because only a few slaves, only like 1 to 2% of slaves actually ran away. You do know that, right? Only a few slaves.
But the Underground Railroad, though.
But that was a safe haven. Like they knew they could make it.
Yeah,
I'm talking about just straight.
That was a group of people.
Just straight like nigga. I'm gonna be free.
Oh, like straight dead. All feet.
I'm gonna be free.
All
I'm
feet.
Gonna be dead.
Yeah.
One of the two. Not a lot of niggas was doing that.
No.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So a lot of niggas obviously didn't think like that back then.
No.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're
like,
right. Exactly. It had to take a brave man to think like that.
I think that Kanye does not.
I'm talking about, but you said no, but that was a perfect thing that you said back then. You know what I mean? They didn't think about back then like that. We in the 21st century.
Yeah, but that would never happen again because we got even too many people. It's too many. Even white people would be like, hell no, we're not doing that. So like.
But if we could start thinking like that though, don't you think shit would be a little bit better with us? If we could start thinking about like we can't let them feel like they got one up on us. If we could start as people, start thinking like that. As a group of people, as a group of black people. As a unit,
yeah,
we start thinking about like we can't let them.
But that's Kanye's whole like spill.
Yeah, but he's doing it in the wrong approach. I'm talking about if we do it in the right approach.
I don't think there's any wrong or right approach, bro. You're talking about a grown ass man who believes what he believes in.
Nah,
just because
it is
just because he's not doing it the way you want to doesn't mean that he's doing it wrong. No. Maybe he's not doing it right. Maybe, but there's. Yeah. I mean, is there really a right or wrong way to express how you feel about a certain situation?
Nah.
There isn't. Now it's just a matter of fact that he has a lot of people watching him, and.
But when the certain situations come to hand, though, you know, like there's certain situations that shouldn't be said in a certain way.
Like I said, that's all up to debate. If somebody who had no following said that, it wouldn't be a problem. It's just because he is who he is. So I feel like it's healthy to have somebody who doesn't care about his statue and doesn't care about the money and is willing to stand up what he believes for regardless of the consequences. Because we don't have a lot of niggas like that. A lot of niggas are puppets. So you have one nigga, you have one black guy who's willing to say whatever he feels like and is willing to deal with consequences of his words and take them like a man and says what he believes in and doesn't give a fuck what his money is like or what his deals are like, and y'all want to cancel him. Y'all have a grown-ass black African-American man that we all look up to who is willing to say what he wants.
Yeah, like the mural and all that shit. That shit is the Donda. All that shit that they did to him, besides him not being a billionaire, he deserves that, I would say. Me personally, that's my own opinion.
Of course.
But the mural, covering his face on the mural in Chicago, his Donda school, his relationship with Yeezy, Adidas, all that shit getting taken away, bro, ain't nobody was rocking fucking Adidas until Yeezy came along. But I'm talking about it's shit that he does for certain things that makes it pop. You know what I mean? Like if Yeezy's part of New Balance, niggas are gonna start rocking New Balances just because Yeezy is on it. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, what I feel like is, at the end of the day, when Yeezy does something for people, he does it because it's from his heart. You know what I mean? So, like, at the end of the day, you can't take away his mural or what he did for Chicago, the city. You can't take away his Donda school. You know what I mean? You're taking away children's education. But they're not thinking about that.
But that's exactly what's wrong with that. That's exactly what's wrong with all the cancel culture in itself. Like, if you got booked on everything you said, then everybody took everything for you. You would think that's
like, put it like this. Don't you find it weird, a little weird, how Diddy became a billionaire right after Yeezy got all his money? I mean, Ye got all his money taken away from him? And Ye and Diddy were literally just beefing about Ye coming out about what Diddy has been hiding out. You know, that's what, like, mostly the beef was about Diddy not standing up for him and being with Ye if he sold Black Power. Because, you know, Ye's Black Power is, like, let's try to be like the Jews. You know what I mean? But Diddy's is straight Black Power with us, black people. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that's where I feel like the real argument came down to, is when Diddy wasn't really trying to follow what Ye was doing. So then Ye had a problem with it. That's when you can even go back in the messages. He was like, it needs to be said. It needs to be fucking said. I'm going to say it. Whatever he said, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, his approach, at the end of the day, bro, what you're saying, I totally agree with you. But his approach and how he's doing it, me personally, I feel like that is when it becomes the wrong way. When we talk about right or wrong, when you say there's no right or wrong way, I do understand that. I feel like, because when you're expressing yourself and expressing your feelings, there's definitely no right or wrong way to do that, because you're just doing that off of what's in your heart. You know what I mean?
Maybe there's like a respectful way of doing it.
Whatever respectful way, or like the way that it should have been. Like, he even said in Drink Champs, he's literally just doing what Tupac and all those people that didn't follow the rules or try to overlook the Jews or whatever, stand up for our people in whatever way they try to do. Tupac never did it the way Ye did it, though. You know what I mean? Ye's actually saying what
Tupac was Tupac was trying to preach gospel shit in the streets. Yeah. Like, let's call it what it is, bro. A lot of people like to look like Tupac was a gangster. Like, Tupac was Tupac was not a great role model for black people. Like, everybody always like to, like, let's look at who real role. Like, what is a role model? Like, y'all gonna call Dirk a role model in the hood? He rap about shit. Like, what is a proper role model? Like, let's be honest, bro. Like, Kanye West is literally saying, stop being a victim. Stop being a fucking victim. White lives matter. I mean, like, why y'all mad at him? They do, they don't. It don't matter, bro. It's literally just a shirt stating that, like, I get, like, why y'all, like, I don't even see, like, what the problem really is. Like, he supported Trump. It's just the president. You only have two options.
Yeah.
Like, it literally, y'all acting like it was 47 people running for president. He chose Adolf Hitler. Like, nigga, it's
exactly.
2 people running, and he chose the other nigga. What the fuck is the problem?
Yeah.
Like, it's only 2 choices. He just, what the fuck is...
What do y'all think about it? Like, what do y'all think about the Ye situation? I want to hear what y'all gotta say.
All right. I think I'm like kind of in the middle of like where I Kanye is Kanye, where it's like he's gonna express himself in the way that he's gonna express himself, and I don't think there's a right or wrong way of expressing yourself, especially if it's creatively, and that's like his whole thing. Like, but I do believe that if you piss a certain amount of people off, there is something to say about there could have been a different way about
100%.
that. So like when we're in a like, especially like the times we're in now with the reach of information that we can get so quickly and be so prompted, like it's dangerous to play that game, especially when you know you have that reach.
Yeah, but I feel like that's the beauty of it. I feel like
And
that's
that's where
the
I
beauty
agree.
of it.
And that's where I
Somebody who
agree.
knows, somebody who put every. Go ahead.
No. I'm not. I'm saying like I'm. That's why it's tough because it's like I agree because it's like what is free. You know what I'm saying? Free thought, free will, free.
Exactly.
But I just still think that humans have emotions, and I think if you step.
Let me ask you a
Go ahead.
question.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
ask you a question. What the fuck is your favorite artist sacrificing to make a change? This nigga Kanye West is sacrificing everything to leave a message that he believes is a good message. And I'm not saying it is good or bad. It's not for me to up to debate. But I know for a fact that Kanye West, the nigga who opened up schools, opened up churches, does not have any bad intent. And that's what it all boils down to. It's like, is this nigga really trying to destroy us or help us? Like people overlook everything so heavy because of personal belief. Is this nigga really saying things for the black? You may not agree, you may not like them, but it is his intent to destroy or build. It's really just that simple of a question. If you look at somebody doing something, you ask yourself, what's his intent?
If you don't have bad intent,
Exactly.
and you make a mistake.
What I'm saying is like, why judge him based off what he's saying? Why judge him harshly and try to cancel him based off his intent being pure? Like black people don't look at stuff like that because they're so quick to react based off words. I'm just like, bro, y'all gonna tear down everything this nigga has done. Y'all gonna take money out of a black man's pocket who became a billionaire, is putting in churches back into the hood, helping donate money to one of the biggest cities in the world, and y'all want to come together and tear this nigga down because he has an opinion that y'all don't agree with?
Exactly.
Like y'all don't agree with what he's saying, so y'all gonna tear him down. The same nigga that y'all look to put food on tables, who employs people, who gives out shoes, who fucking opens churches, who has a family, who gives out money. Y'all as a black community want to cancel this man and take away another black billionaire. It's only about 6 of them. So y'all took away a black billionaire because he stated opinions because y'all didn't agree with. That's the sickness. If you literally look at it, it's everything he's talking about. Everything he literally talks about boils down to the situation right now. Y'all gonna cancel me because I'm saying things y'all don't agree with because y'all are so one-minded as a community. Y'all can't see past y'all own stupidity and evilness that is buried in us for years that y'all are so fucking unaware of that y'all can't even see it. And I'm here trying to express it and expose it. And I'm trying to get niggas with power as well to come and be like, yo, look, this shit ain't right. Our communities are not right. Our communities don't look after each other. Murder, you're the most unsafe place for a black person is where black people are.
What you look at? Okay, like you looking at.
Bust your ass in basketball.
Yo,
That's
you
what I'm
not-
looking at.
Nah. All jokes aside, that was deep though.
Everything
That was
that he
deep.
stands for, everything he fights for, everything he says that's controversial is literally pushing towards. It's the intent. It's all the intent. When he does an interview and opens up, he doesn't say fuck black. Until he says fuck black people, you dirty niggas. I hope y'all all die. He not saying
That's crazy.
anything like that. All he's doing is opening up. All Kanye West is doing is opening up the other side. That's all he's doing.
Can I ask
That's
you
all
something?
he's doing. Let me finish it real quick. All Kanye West is really doing, and nobody else is doing it. Nobody else. What is your favorite rapper sacrificing? I'm really gonna ask you that. This nigga's put his company on the line, his family on the line. Bro, he lost everything. He lost everything to tell a message that he really believed in, that he feel the black community needs to hear. And y'all want to what? Take away everything from this nigga? Yeah. Because he has an opinion that y'all don't agree with?
Yeah.
Kanye West is literally, all he's doing is open up up conversations for black people to be like, damn, are our idols really the niggas that's talking about shooting and killing? Like, damn, was Joe Biden the best president for us? Or was it actually Trump who was actually doing more for the black community? He's done more for fucking, Joe Biden has done more for fucking, what's that country at war with Russia? Ukraine. He done more for Ukraine than niggas. Like, what the fuck is really good? Like, what's really good? Y'all really arguing with a nigga who's opening up conversations that other black people are so ignorant to hear by. It's like, oh shit, maybe the problem is niggas.
Okay, wait. All right, so can I just
go ahead.
Yeah. So let me ask you. So like with the school, you know, with all that Kanye's done in terms of like, forget about the like Yeezy, forget about that. Like actually touching people, bringing people together, right? Do you think he would have brought more people together if he said it in a different way?
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
100%.
Like I said,
I think so.
100%. If he said it, if he said it in the right way,
how you explained
it,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
I think it'd be different.
People would have felt him more. It would have never been like, fuck you, Kanye.
Right.
It would have been like, damn, Kanye, we feel you. What do you need us to do?
Yeah.
But a lot of times when people call out for help, we don't help. Even because of our own beliefs of whatever their situation is and whatever they say, we don't believe, so we don't help them. But Kanye just needs help.
Right.
At the end of the day.
That's my biggest thing.
Okay.
I think just he needs to.
So if he would have said it like he needed fucking help instead of fuck black people, kind of, that's how we took it. We took it like that. That's not how he portrayed it, but that's how we took it.
Right.
If he would have portrayed it as in help me, niggas as a unit, it's fucking yay.
But how do you tell ignorant ass niggas something?
Exactly. Yo.
So let's be honest. Like let's really have this conversation. How do you get through ignorant fucking dumb monkey niggas? Like, let's be honest. I love my niggas. Don't get it twisted. I don't care if I cancel.
Whoa,
fuck.
You got it.
How do you get to niggas? Like, let's be honest. Who are niggas? What niggas really listening? Like, no, niggas don't listen. Like, fuck out of here, bro. Y'all talking about saying nicely said. Niggas don't fucking listen. Only time niggas listen is when niggas catch their attention. Oop, got your attention.
Bro.
And this is what I'm saying. Listen, let me tell you a question.
Listen,
You talking about said a certain way, right? What is Kanye West?
No.
I get what you're saying. I'm about to answer the question.
Just mean not like the right. There's no.
I get what you're saying.
It's better.
I'm about to explain to you. What is Kanye?
Yeah, he could have definitely said it better. He could have definitely said it better.
Break it down because y'all could listen. Yeah. I'm different because y'all see these niggas as something more than what they are. I'm about to break it down. Just let me break it down.
Okay.
What is Kanye West? Just Kanye West. Don't think deep.
A human being.
Just the name. That's just the name.
It's just a human.
Just the name. Kanye West. Just the name.
Right.
Kanye West. Just a person. Born the same way we were. Right. So if he wanted to relay a message that niggas would not listen to, right? If he wanted to relay a message that he knows is going to stir up the pot in a community, if he wanted to release it the right way, when would he release it? If he wouldn't.
I don't know.
He wouldn't. If he sat at home and think, all right, what's the perfect way to tell niggas they tweaking? What's the perfect way that he wouldn't? No. The answer is he wouldn't. If he sat in his room all day and tried to think of a plan of how to tell a black community, a dying black community, that nigga, this shit is on y'all.
But here's the thing with me though.
Let me finish real quick.
Okay.
If you sat down in a room as a black man, how do I tell an angry, hurt, sick community that you're hurt, angry, and sick is mostly your fault? As another black man, work? How do you? But that's what I'm asking you. How do you relay that message without niggas getting mad?
I don't know.
You can't. Yeah, you're asking the wrong person, bro.
That's not what I'm saying. Your question is, should he have done it a different way? Would it help more? No. Kanye West started what needed to be done. He is the key to everything in the community. He started the conversation. Nah. See, that's what I'm saying. But that's one of those. Listen, that's one of those things.
Yo, I completely butchered that.
So maybe it's like saying Chris.
No, yeah, that's one of those.
Yeah.
See,
exactly.
That's one of those things I don't agree with. That would just be one of the things I don't agree with. I don't believe that you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I do believe in patternism, Now, like being like maybe see most people just take things out of context. See, I gotta listen to intent. When I hear people talk, I don't listen to everything. I listen to the intent. Now, unless he got on the stage and said, "Fuck all Jews, you dirty fucks," I will listen to the message and not the words. So if he went on stage and said, "Yeah, a lot of Jewish guys always fucking me over," I'm not gonna think in my head, "Oh, he thinks every fucking Jewish person in the world is gonna fuck me over." Niggas got the same fucking problem, and that's the same thing with the fucking black community. When a fucking cop kills a black person, they fucking say fuck all the cops, but as soon as something happened, they call them motherfuckers. And that's the same kind of concept. It's that what Kanye did is the same concept the Jews do is what the black people do. So when one cop, sick cop, kills everybody, they say fuck all the cops. But then when they need the cops, they'll fucking call the cops. Now I agree that some cops are bad. I agree that the law needs things done. But I also know cops don't have no fucking real power to change anything. Like, let's be honest. We all know there's bad cops, but I've met some fucking amazing cops, bro. I've met some fucking amazing. I've met more good cops than bad cops.
Can I interrupt?
No, what I'm saying is they don't make laws. They uphold them. They don't do the training. They just go through it. No. They don't set the courses. They just take them.
I agree.
Like, it's much bigger than that, and there's things that niggas don't understand. It's like, yeah, there's bad cops, but the niggas that are allowing the bad cops are not cops. Cops don't cop cops.
Bro,
all right, here's my thing. Right? Here's my thing. Here's my thing, because I hear what you're saying. Like, I really do hear what you're saying. So here's my thing, right? Yay putting the white lives matter thing on, right? Was disrespectful to black people. I'm gonna tell you why though. And it wasn't because of like, okay, yeah, he's expressing his feelings and we should think of it in a different way. Okay.
Right.
But it's more of like, nigga, we are dying every single fucking day.
By who?
Randoms.
Random what?
Random people, bro. Random people. There's little babies that are getting shot in drive-bys by random niggas.
By niggas.
Niggas. Yeah, we definitely killing each other. But they been killing us before we was killing each other. Let's get that straight, though.
That's a victimized mindset.
No, that's a real ass mindset.
How you going to counteract niggas killing niggas with white people killing us years ago? I'm not saying to erase the history, but you can't counteract. Why do white people come up in this argument?
Why?
Like you said, niggas are killing niggas, but don't forget about the white people that was killing us back then.
Yeah, because you can't forget, because that's what, bro. If you think about it, bro.
I'm not saying forget.
Why is it so easy? Why is it so easy for a 15-year-old to get a gun, to walk in the street and be able to fire a gun at his op or whatever? Why is it so easy?
The gun's not.
Who do you think made it so fucking easy for him to be able to carry a gun?
That is why this so sick.
So that's why we go back to the white people.
But listen to what I'm saying. That's why this nation is so sick, because you guys only see one spectrum. Like you have if a nigga sat up here and was like, yo, like, yeah, he got the gun, but nigga, the white man didn't make him shoot it.
No.
That's what I'm saying. So that's the part of the spectrum that niggas don't look at.
Okay, but instead of, all right, here's my thing though. If a white boy walks in a gas station,
white people come in at
no, because you have to listen.
I'm trying to make a point.
Hear me out. If a white boy walks in the gas station, right? Here's literally like I feel like the world's perspective of things. Here's the like world's perspective of things. If a white boy walks in the gas station and steals a soda, or tries to steal a soda, and then he gets caught, no cops are gonna get called. Mm-hmm. A black boy goes in the gas station, does the same thing. Cops are going to get called and back up. 100%. You know what I mean?
100%.
That's my reason why I always go back to white people.
Right.
If Kanye wants to be fucking jealous of some people, it shouldn't even be Jews. It should be white people as a unit. Because at the end of the day, yeah, Jews probably do it the most. But that doesn't take away from what other white people that are not Jews are doing, you know what I mean? So, with what you're saying, like, why does it always go back to white people? It goes back to white people because of slaves, because of masters, owners. Nigga, my ancestors, I don't know their names, but I know my grandma's grandma's grandma
Right.
was a slave to one of these masters out here.
Right.
To probably one of my friends that I known from high school. They grandpa's was probably my grandma's slave master. And I would have never fucking known.
Right.
That's why we always go back to white people. It fucking started there.
Right.
You
But
know what I mean?
That literally, like, everything you literally said right there just circles back to my first argument.
Yeah.
Victims and victimized mentality. It's literally just a full circle, bro. What you just explained is a victimized mindset.
Yeah,
Let me be honest with you, bro. The black guy who steals from the store, the black guy who steals from the store goes to jail. The white guy doesn't. The black guy is a victim, right?
Yeah.
Let me break this down. The black guy is a victim. He went to jail. The white guy didn't. The black guy is a victim. It's unfair. He is a victim. Okay?
Yeah.
That's the reality that we live in.
Yeah.
People don't live in reality these days. All y'all opinions are based off what should be and not what is. Okay? So what is he should go to jail. He should go to jail. That's what is. Like, we wish that. That's what we want.
Yeah.
But what the reality is you will go to jail. He will not. So teach your kid to stop fucking stealing.
Period, point blank.
So that defeats
And
the
then
whole thing.
if you're-
so instead of you going around crying about the black kid going to jail, just understand you have to wake up one day and understand this world is against you, so you can't go steal that candy bar from the store.
And also, sometimes it's not even them. Sometimes they want to do good, but sometimes they family is just part of that life. So that's just what they were born into. Some kids are born into that world. You know what I mean? So it's hard for them to not want to steal.
My point. He's a victim. Fair.
Yeah,
the
he's
black
definitely
kid is a victim. He is trapped.
Y'all are saying the same thing. I think.
No. No. We're not saying the same thing.
Nah, we're definitely.
This is why I'm mad that y'all really don't understand what I'm saying. Like, it's very obvious that we're not saying the
We're
same
definitely
thing.
not saying the
We're
same
not.
thing.
I'm literally saying everything he's explaining is a victim, and it's unfair.
And then he's
But
saying
the
victimized
but the mindset that you have, because he said that it's not fair. But I understand that it's not fair, and you are a victim. But the mindset of a victim is what's keeping them a victim.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I definitely understand
Okay,
what you're
now
saying.
we're on the same.
Yeah. Honestly, bro, I'm not gonna lie. This
What do you mean?
gay-
And then here's the thing.
gay conversation got a little too
wants to
deep.
This
talk.
guy loves it because we gotta get back. Like, I don't want to get back. I mean, I want.
What? Oh shit!
Nah,
Yeah,
I mean, like,
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want
yeah.
to end it, but like.
No. Say what you was
All
gonna
right,
say
let's
last.
do one
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
All right, so basically what I'm saying is, like, the victimize, instead of everybody wants to revert back to the past, right? But in the black communities, and when you see these niggas in the streets and everybody coming up, why are we not raising? The difference between white and black people is this: they got a head start. Everybody's new at this life shit, bro.
Yep.
Like, let's be honest. This world's been around for a long time. We were slaves for about 300 years. We were slaves for about 300 years. It's not good, but that's a small percent of the world. That's a small percent of how long the world and human beings have been around. We all agree with that, right?
Yeah.
300 years is a small percent of the world.
Yeah.
We went through some shit for 300 years.
I understand.
It's over. We're still in the phases of getting over it. So white people just had a head start. White people back then had sons who were lawyers, who were bankers, who were businessmen, business owners. They gave it to their sons, and they gave it to their sons, and they gave it to their sons. But they wiped us clean of our history. So we got set back 300 years. So when are we going to wake up and just realize that we have to start from scratch and then we have to build lawyers? This is how the process works. Your dad taught you things about what his dad taught him. You guys have a process that you guys been going on. Now, I know we were slaves and it was bad, but we going to have to realize to wake up one day, we got to start off fresh. All right, bro, I'm going to have to teach my son to be a lawyer. I got to train my son who's in the hood to be a doctor, who's going to go off to medical school so that we can start building foundations so that we can transfer
Longevity.
the knowledge
Longevity.
to our sons.
Longevity.
That is what I'm saying. That is the solution. For
Nah,
me.
And
I feel
didn't
you
mean
on
to
that.
say y'all are saying the same thing. I meant to say y'all are both right, in my opinion.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's what you meant.
why I didn't mean- that's why I-
Nah, because I was like, yeah, how
You're not
you?
way wrong. No.
Yeah.
Y'all are both right because y'all both bring up really valid points.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Again, I'm white, so it's like
It's all good.
No, but see, that's the thing. See, that's the thing.
Conversation and
Yeah,
actually-
it don't even-
actually giving valid opinions and willing to learn. That's
Yeah,
all it is, bro.
Bro, that's
Don't
all.
feel
That
bad.
at the end of the day, bro, it's more about sitting back when it
Yeah.
comes to you. It's more about sitting back and just observing. And that's exactly what you did. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's what going back. This is the last thing. I swear to God, last.
it doesn't
thing.
have
Then
to
we-
be the last thing. Like I don't want to just like end it, but like
No.
wanna do.
This is definitely the last thing, though, because
Whatever you
we
wanna
was
do.
talking about this shit way too long.
Yeah.
But this last thing. This is my thing, right? We look at it as, like, I feel like people look at it as, like, damn, what was I gonna say? All right, so, like, black people, right? Black people, damn, what did you just say? You said something, and I was gonna interrupt you, but then I let you keep on talking.
I was
said
just saying
something.
how like you gotta like teach throughout history. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
All right, so
like hand
like
down
that.
knowledge.
Yeah, like put it like this: teaching history, right? That's another reason why a lot of black people always bring up the white people when they say, "Oh, why is this, how that?" You know what I mean? Because it's like, bro, without a black person, there'll be no streetlights. Without a black person, there'll be no AC.
100%.
You know what I mean? There's certain little shit that a black person invented that we want to have in modern day life. So, we still don't get the credit, bro. Christopher Columbus, there's a whole holiday about that nigga. How the fuck you discover some shit a nigga already live at? Come on, bro. Let's be honest, bro. Let's be fucking honest.
I really can't believe they were teaching that shit in school.
Bro, think about that, bro.
really crazy.
I came home, bro.
Chris America
I
founded
came
America.
home, bro. I came home and told my
I
dad.
never heard that shit.
Bro, I
You
came
found some
home.
Shit niggas already had.
I kid you not, nigga. I came home and told my dad, I was like, yo, dad, I found out today at school that this guy named Christopher Columbus discovered America. He was like, let me tell you something. If a random person came to this house right now and said, oh, this house looks nice, I discovered it, but you already live here. Did he discover it? No. Okay. He said the Indians
fact.
already lived there.
That's a fact.
Christopher Columbus was the first white person in
Oh
America.
God. They got to change his book. The first white man to ever come to America. So funny. I've never heard anybody put it in like
That's
that
like
term.
that's like that's
You know
like
how
me.
fucking discover
That's
some
like
shit
me
niggas
looking
already-
at this. That's like me looking at this couch and saying, "Oh, I discovered that." Well, how do you even make that shit? It's just dumb. You know what I mean? So it goes back to like that, bro. That's why I feel like all of us or
I
like
don't know. First Soulja
certain
Boy was
people.
the first person.
Soulja Boy
Say that.
America.
We all know Soulja Boy was the first rapper to discover America.
But yeah, bro, that's my thing. And then it's just like we did a lot for this country, and we still get the bare minimum of credit that we're supposed to get.
100%.
So that's why it always goes back, because white people always had the upper hand. They always had, ever since back in the day, the 80s and Cowboys and all that stuff. Like, they always had the upper hand. You know what I mean? A black person walks into a bank back in the Cowboys in the Western days, they're going to look at him crazy. It didn't matter where you was in the world. If you was black, they'll look at you crazy. You know what I mean? So it's better now, but if we can just stop looking at it as white and black and come together and find out what the solution is for us to live together peacefully as a unit, as people on this earth. Because let's be fucking honest, we don't have that much time on this earth. So we might as well enjoy it all fucking together as people, as human beings. Instead of killing each other, instead of hurting each other, instead of lying to each other, mistreating each other, why don't we just all love each other, bro? The same way that I can love my white friend that I've known ever since high school is the same way that a random white person can learn how to love me. You know what I mean? Jordan Lucas said it the best way. He said, I'm not racist. I just don't understand your side. He had a white person, he had a black person sat at the table, and they both were talking about why they don't understand why white people is racist to black people, and they understand why, and the white person was mad that the black person didn't understand why. No, the white person was mad that he didn't understand, because he didn't understand why the black person, why we always want something and why we always like, huh?
You ever seen
Yeah.
that before?
Y'all seen that, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So like
Crazy.
That shit
when
was
they
good as
when,
fuck.
yo
Really
what? You know what I mean? So it's just like that
Top
that
five.
that explained
Well
it the
done.
Top
best.
five.
Top
Top
five,
five.
definitely top five.
Well
It
done.
explained
Like
it.
motivational,
Well
like
done.
Yeah.
motivational fucking like
Yeah, definitely for us.
empowerment videos. Top 5.
What?
Like illustration.
That was an
The
illustration, the
message, top
blueprint,
five.
the
Top
blueprint,
five.
the
Top
blueprint
five.
of what the fuck we need to do as people.
100%.
Come
Top five.
together. I'm not racist, but everybody has a side. Everybody has two sides to a story. I wish I knew yours.
Right. Type shit. Yeah,
You know what I
it's
mean?
Literally.
I just wish I knew yours, but I think I can learn and try to figure out what your side of the story is and try to live with that going on so we can live together more peacefully. That's basically at the end of the day, bro. Kanye just wants people to be peace. He just wants everybody to come together, but the way he wants people to come together is not the way that people should be coming together. We need to be coming together more peacefully while knowing everybody's struggle and understanding everybody's struggle and respecting everybody's struggle, white people and black people. Because I'm not going to lie, white people have struggles too, just like black people do too. That's why we know white lives matter. Now, for you to put that fucking on your shirt is a whole nother fucking story. But
There's some white guys out there that don't know they matter. Couple on.
nah, it's a couple, but
Hey.
but at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
know a
That's
couple
what
of
it is at the end of the day. So we just gonna cut it there. At the end of the day, his approach and it's just people need to be more peaceful, bro. That's
Kanye,
it.
come on the fucking podcast. and talk
Yeah,
about
bro.
this.
Yeah, come on.
Podcast. Kanye, if you listen to this right now, my nigga, I understand.
I understand too, bro.
I'm not.
It's fucked
mad
up
at
what
you.
they doing to you, bro.
I'm
I ain't
not
gonna
mad
lie.
at you. I know your intent is pure. I'm a bigger thinker than most people. I'm seeing past the words. You know what I'm saying? You paint a picture and I see it. A lot of niggas don't see the picture, they just see the words. A lot of niggas just do the subtitles, nigga. I see the whole, episode, nigga. I've been watching, nigga. I see it, nigga. Come to the Sink or Swim podcast, nigga, where you can really, you know what I'm saying? You got niggas on your side. You got warriors over here, nigga. I'm a fighter, nigga. I get canceled with you.
Nah, that's
Come
crazy.
to this side, nigga. You got warriors out here, nigga. Make it, take it, make touch stronger, better, faster, stronger. Not that don't kill me, can only make me. Every time he walks out the house, that has to be like his like fucking like
going
theme
on.
song. Every time he takes a
Oh,
shit,
man.
everything he does, you gotta have a stronger theme song. You know, there's a roller coaster ride at Universal that lets you listen to the music as you ride the roller coaster, and Kanye West Stronger was in it, and it was just fire. All right, moving on.
That's
Just
crazy.
not to sparkle up the mood before we move on.
That's pretty dope
Nah,
though.
that's
Listen,
fire.
It
to
is.
music while you're going
It's
through
called a
it.
rocky roller coaster, fastest roller coaster in the
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
It literally goes up. It says, "Make it, take it."
We were talking about that shit for like 40 minutes, yo.
Faster, stronger. That don't kill me. It was at Universal. The greatest roller coaster
All right.
I've ever been on.
Next question.
Go ahead.
Next question.
Next
All
question,
right, well,
y'all.
we're just getting straight into like the music again. Like, you know what I'm saying? The talk a little bit about the Truth Be Told album.
Truth be told,
You know what I'm saying? Like, when first of all, when did that come out?
came out a year and a half ago. I
Very
believe.
recent. Yeah.
Year and a half ago, and I dropped the album because it was the right time to drop the album. I had a lot to say. I was going through a lot at that time, but at that time I was going through happy things. For Truth Be Told, Truth Be Told was more of like showing people that like it's my first album. This is what I'm bringing to the table at this time. Just know that it's not the end, and I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna keep going. So it's like when I named the album Truth Be Told, it's literally the truth, because everybody will always ask me, "Oh, bro, why did you start rapping? Oh, bro, why do you do this? Oh, bro, why do you dress this way?" It's just certain shit, and then I just put Truth Be Told out because it was just needed to be said. It just needed to be heard. People that fucked with me needed to hear me say that through music, and that's basically what Truth Be Told was. It was really like my starting point. Like, it was like It was like that boost I needed to like say, I bet this is the angle I'm gonna go at.
Hell yeah, and you noticed something about
So because the next album you came out with, Told Be Truth.
Yeah,
So
in
that's
reverse.
the deluxe version.
Yeah,
And the first thing I noticed was like, you know, you didn't
That's
have
fire.
you didn't
Appreciate it,
have
bro.
yeah, because I was listening to it and you didn't have any of the songs from the old song because you know how the deluxe version is
Yeah.
usually the album plus a couple. You know what I mean? So it
Whole
was different
different,
with this
yeah.
one. Yeah. So speak on that a little bit.
All right, so usually deluxe albums, like you said, are like, you know, some songs from the original and then some new songs that no one has ever heard. And talking to myself, because at this time I was managing myself, and talking to myself, and I was just like, yo, what if I did a deluxe album with all new songs that I just been holding back? All these new songs that I just been holding back, not even recorded, but just written that I've been holding back. And I was like, I think that's what the deluxe album should be. And I think instead of me just thinking of a whole nother name, why don't I just name it Told Be Truth? Because it's called Told Be Truth because it's Truth Be Told in reverse. So basically, Truth Be Told was a mixture of drill. Truth Be Told was a mixture of drill. It was a mixture of, you know, melodic, a mixture of a little slow songs. But Told Be Truth literally reverses the whole image of Truth Be Told, because Told Be Truth, it makes you see things from the deeper perspective. It makes you see things from like my heart, because Truth Be Told, I dropped that when I was in a relationship. Told Be Truth dropped right after I got my heart broken.
So it's like a reflection.
It was like a reflection, like I had to change myself, so let me change the album. So at that time, it was more of like, I did everything for that person, and for the retaliation to be what it was like, yo, fuck you. So now, it was to the point when I couldn't even say it to her legally. So I was like, fuck it. I can't talk to her. So, fuck it. I'm gonna write a whole album of everything I need to get off my fucking chest. Everything that I need to get off my chest, everything I want to say to you, I can't say to you, I'm gonna just write an album. And I ain't even gonna send it to you. I just hope you fucking hear it, bitch. You know what I mean? For real. So it's like, at the end of the day, Truth Be Told was more of like, okay, all right, I'm warming up. But Told Be Truth, and going back to L0key Wavy, he gave me the confidence to do that album, because my head space wasn't in music. My head space was in how the fuck can I get myself back mentally, spiritually, you know, and physically. So I wasn't in music. My headspace wasn't in music. So he made me just focus on what I was going through mentally and put it in music. And once I learned how to do that, Told Be Truth came out so fucking dope, because it was just like, I gave out everything that was real. You know, Truth Be Told wasn't nothing real. I want to make that perfectly clear. Truth be told, half of the songs on that album is nothing about my life. It's about shit that I want. It's about shit that I fantasize, shit that I want in my future life. But Told Be Truth was shit that I was actually going on, shit that I was actually going through. So it kind of hit a little deeper than how Truth Be Told hit me. You know what I mean? Because it was like, yo, I'm saying it, so they gotta feel my pain. You know what I mean? So, and that's why the album cover, that's the only album cover I didn't do. My cousin, he drew he does art design. So my cousin Damani, and he did my cover art, and it's me playing the piano in the ocean with the New York, the Statue of Liberty behind me, and I just kept it like that because I feel like that just shows people how sad it should be. This is not an album that when you listen to it, you're going to be happy. there's an album that when you listen to it, you're gonna feel like, wow, man, let me test him and see if he's alright, or damn, let me go fuck up that bitch. You know what I mean? Or like, you know what I mean? But it's just like that. I just wanted people to feel my pain when I came out with Toby Truth.
And how long time difference was it between the two? Was it?
Oh, I think it was like 5 to 6 months.
Yeah.
I did it. Yeah, cause which album?
Which one's your favorite, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't. Toby Truth would definitely be my favorite album just because of the song. The song "No Competition."
Okay.
Cause it's a diss track to my ex and her new man. The one that she my ex and her new man. It's a diss track. So that song really was probably the number one song that I said everything on.
Okay.
That everything that I was going through I really said it in that song. So I feel like that's in Pain and Champagne. Meek Mill inspired me to make that song. So that song really hit me because I watched the podcast with him and then I made that song.
Which podcast?
$1 Million
About Worth the Game. That's my mother. I knew you was gonna say that one too. On God, I love Gilly a while.
What? That's my. Those are my niggas.
But when I tell you them niggas will literally give you $1 million worth of game, I kid you not. Those are the best OGs I've ever heard speak in my fucking life.
All my bros. To all my bros that be on YouTube and social media, I need you to go to $1 Million Worth of Game and just watch podcasts, bro. It don't even have to be an artist that they podcasting that you know or like. Just watch the podcast, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna leave that podcast with some type of information, bro, that you didn't have before you watched it.
I love them niggas.
Every single, they never miss. They never fucking miss.
Yeah, shit.
Funny too, and it's funny at the same time. You know, usually podcasters are like serious and just asking questions. You know what I mean? They make it fun, and they're at a high level.
Yeah,
you know, usually
their energy.
Like us, we're gonna make it fun because you don't want us. You know, but they're at a high level. They're not supposed to make it fun. They're supposed to be professional.
Right. Yeah.
They let you be yourself.
Their energy is crazy.
That's why there's any major platform that I want to be part of before Big Fats or whatever that, Drink Champs, whatever, I want to be on $1 Million Worth of Game. Because I know Gilly and Wallow, if I had them as friends or connections, bro, my career would just go up just because of the game and the advice that they're giving me and mentoring me.
And they're looking out for you. You know what I mean? They're looking out for
They're looking out for me, and
it's
it's from their heart. You know what I mean? A lot of these OGs, they be doing shit just because of their rep. Just because of their name out here. That's why I fuck with Gilly and Wallow, because Gilly represents the youth. You know what I mean? He represents niggas that don't get that shine. He gives them that shine. Yo, my nigga, come on my podcast. I'll do the song of the day for you. He has a song of the day in the beginning of every fucking podcast for random artists that you would have never fucking hear in the world. Ever. But you heard that song because it was on his podcast.
He's probably not taking breath. Like, everyone takes, you know, I'll spin this for bread. He's probably not even taking shit.
No.
The niggas
he's not taking bread.
They can't even afford it.
Bro, come on. Yeah, them niggas that's doing it, bro. That's him going on social media.
He be like,
or going on
artists, like new, like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like some of you
exactly.
know than me.
Bro, that's like him going, that's just him going on social media and going on TikTok or his sons. Or his kids, or his wife, or his family members coming to him, yo, check this artist out, and they go check their music. Yo, I'm going to put it as a song today. This shit hard. Just because it might give him some type of exposure that he may never get. You know what I mean? That's why I represent, and that's why I fuck with Gilly and Wallow, because they just represent the youth. They represent us, bro. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about, bro. It's about us at the end of the day. We got to... How can I put it? If we start doing better as a generation, young kids and old kids, and young adults and old adults, we do better as a generation. We could do better as a unit.
That's a fact.
That's my perspective of things.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Definitely.
Sure, bro.
So
So
yeah, that's what I would say.
so
Chris, what we looking like on time? Just want to make sure. Oh, we're good. All right.
All right.
so you just dropped an album yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Scorpio.
Yeah,
Please
so
go check that out.
Scorpio. Okay.
Yeah.
So now I wanted to ask you, like, cause being a producer, I listen to the kind of vibes and the sounds that you go for, right? This album, Scorpio, was completely different than the two others, right?
Yes,
You did
sir.
some more
Yes,
of a
sir.
boom bap type of style, the old
Yes,
school.
sir.
So what, like, can you speak on that a little bit? Like, what made you want to do that?
Yeah.
You know?
So
'Cause I think there was one song on there that maybe wasn't boom bap, right? The last song, maybe.
yeah, it's the last song.
Yeah.
And that song is like a bonus.
Yeah.
So Scorpio, the concept of my album Scorpio was mostly like supposed to explain how like my life, my journey from me being 5 years old and learning, figuring out how to do shit on my own, just little shit, video games or shit like that, on my own without help. From the time I learned how to do that till now I'm 21, that's what Scorpio is about. It's about what type of level my mental is at, what type of fucking energy I got now for myself, bro. It's like, if you knew me back then, you knew that I was never the type of person to really be outspoken about how I'm feeling or or like what I want to do for the world and shit like that. So when I got to do it with music, Scorpio made me just think like the idea of having an album called Scorpio and dropping it on my birthday. It was more of like, wow, man, like if people could just really listen to what I'm saying, they'll understand like, yo, it took him a lot to get to where he's at. Not even like, like exposure wise, just mentally wise. Me growing up and knowing what the real responsibility of it is to be a man. You know what I mean? It's just that I want people to realize that, like, I understand now. I understand. Like, me turning 21 made me realize that, like, in the blink of an eye, I'm going to be 30. So Scorpio just shows that I understand now. It's grind time. It's just go mode from now on, because I gotta do it for everybody that's counting on me, everybody that's supporting me. Now I wouldn't even say counting on me. I would just say supporting me and loving me, because those are the people I want to do it for. You know what I mean? And if I don't do it for them, I don't do it for nobody. So Scorpio just shows that at the end of the day, yeah, I might have gone through shit. Yeah, I might have been a different type of guy. But just know that nigga that you knew in high school is not the same nigga now. I'm a total different nigga. I think different. I move different. I act different. I do so much shit different, bro. It's like you can't even compare me to that old nigga you used to know. You know what I mean? And that's what Scorpio shows, because a lot of my niggas, they keep on asking me. Because I'm not going to lie, there's some days, bro, and I'll be thinking about it, bro, like, shit be, like, kicking my ass and, like, shit that I went through to, from what I wrote for Toby Truth. And when it kicks my ass, I go to my bros, but you know niggas, bro. They really, get on your ass, like, stop thinking about that shit. Smoke a blunt, just do some, fuck a bitch or whatever. But it's like, bro, it's more than that. You know what I mean? It's more of like, I would have never did that to that person. So for them to do that shit, it really hurt. So at the end of the day, when I did Scorpio and I dropped Scorpio, I wanted to let people know that I'm not hurting no more. Because that's what my last album, I literally said it. My last album said a lot. But I ain't going to say too much. Because it did it. My last album said everything that I went through within the past 8 months before I dropped the album. So it's like Scorpio made me I wanted people to understand that when I drop Scorpio, and when you listen to Scorpio, just make sure that you understand and you remember that you're listening to my life, and you're listening to my story. You're listening to what I had to overcome, what I had to go through. You know what I mean? It's just, it's bigger than just, oh, this nigga dropped. Oh, or it's bigger than, oh, this song is fire. Nah, bro. This song means something. This song go deep. You know what I mean? So that's what Scorpio was, the objective for me to drop Scorpio. That's what it was. And especially on my birthday, too, because it was the best day. The attention is on me. Everybody's testing you. Everybody's calling you. So if I drop my album on that day, everybody's already looking at
That's
me.
smart.
You already know.
Best way to promote it.
That's a
honestly.
great
Best way to
that's a
promote
really
it.
good way. That's some game right there for you,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
For real, that's definitely some game. If you want to drop an album that you really care about or a project that you really care about, drop it on your birthday or a celebration. Yup, exactly.
Everybody gonna see you, so it's already like
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, they promote that shit for you too.
Yeah.
God. I'm dropping something on my birthday.
Yeah.
And then there was one song on the album that you kind of wanted to talk about a little bit.
Yeah.
You want to what was, what's going on with that?
I wanted to talk about Free Crandall. So, for those who don't know, I went to high school with my brother Brandon, and we call him Crandall though. And it's so crazy. Before I went to college and before I started rapping, he was rapping, and everybody in NB fucked with it. So it kind of gave me a little bit more confidence after a year of seeing him do it, to start rapping. So I guess he would definitely be another influencer on my career and why I'm so good now. You know what I mean? He always told me to keep it real. He always told me to just be myself. Don't let anybody change you. Just keep working. Just work and don't show the work. Just let it prove for itself. And I took that straight on to the rocket, you know what I mean? And he's been locked away for like 2 years now. And it was over some dumb shit, just third strike, but it's just that for him to be in that certain situation, I know his moms, I know his pops, you know what I mean? I know his little sister. I know his cousin, Shakir, who was actually, kind of one of my bros, you know what I mean? So it's like me and him are practically family. So for him to be away for so long, it just kills me, you know what I mean? And I don't know who doesn't know, but I don't know if y'all will know. But when you write a letter and like to somebody in jail, you can't be that descriptive on certain things because they won't give it to that person. Like before that letter gets seen from the person that you send the letter to, the guards read your letter and check it over. And then it gets, handed to the inmate. So I can't really say that much besides, I miss you, what's been going on with my life, and stuff like that. So the best way to say what I really wanted to fucking say was through that song. And anybody who's from NB would appreciate that song because if you knew Crandall, you knew that right now he shouldn't be in there. But life happens, shit happens, and I've been writing him back. We are like four letters in now. He write me back, I write him back. And it took me a while to start writing him too. That's why I said in one of my songs, my bro been locked for 2 years. My bro been locked for a minute. I should have wrote from the start. He would have gave him, the judge didn't give him his heart. He would have gave him his limb. You know what I mean? And it's just like certain shit like that. It just makes me understand how precious life is. So it was just a real big thing for me to do Free Crandall, as in just for the Live in LI thing, and on top of that, just for on the album, because I told him too, and he was like, Free Crandall's gonna be the new anthem. And I hope it definitely, I hope everybody feels my pain through that song. You can even ask Naina. The first 25 seconds was a cut. The rest of the song is one take. So just understand, like, you know what I mean? You can, just by knowing that, you can just tell how much I really felt in that studio, how much, everything that was going through my body for it to be one take. Because I don't do one takes. I like cutting. So it sounds better. But whenever I do one takes, it's because I felt that shit from the bottom of my heart. So it was just flowing. I'm not even worried about how I'm breathing. It's just flowing. And that's what that song did for me. So he's a real big influencer on me, bro, just for MB alone. Just putting on for MB, because that's what he did. He put on for MB. He didn't put on for anybody else besides MB. He had a song called Kenya MB, and everybody fucking bumped it. You know what I mean? And it's just like, that's what I want to do. But I want to do that for MB, and I want to do that for Brooklyn, because I was born in BK but raised in MB. My family had to move. Too much killings and robberies was gonna make me a villain. I made my way out to be the illest rapper in my town. I know it's clear you can see. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Man. There it is, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man. So anything like, just before we close out, like, I mean, do y'all have anything else real quick? I mean, you got anything? I mean, you want to talk to the people and tell them what's going
yes.
on? Shout yourself out, you know what I'm saying?
Go bump the fucking album, okay? Go bump the album. Go bump all the songs. Go fucking like it up. Go post it. Comment your favorite song. Tell me your favorite song. My DMs is always open. I'm open to work with anybody. It's all love over
What's
here.
your at?
I don't discriminate. So
What's your at?
well, my at for Instagram is official.L0key BKM, L0key BKM. And that's my actual name for TikTok also. And YouTube, L0key BKM. Once again, L0key BKM. And I'm on all platforms, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Music, all that. So you have any streaming service, you look up my name, I'll pop up. So make sure you support. And like I said, my DMs is always open. And my Snapchat is, I'll give it to them and they'll put it below. I'm going to give it to them and they're going to put it below. It's going to pop up like right here, okay? So, but yeah. But, yeah, that's all I got to say. And just keep loving y'all. Just keep loving. And that's what L0key is about, bro. L0key is about love, bro. Love is the only key. Remember that. That's what L0key stands for. So when you say, I fuck with L0key BKM, that means that you're all about love. You're not about hate. There's no hating your body but love.
Hell yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Man.
Appreciate you, man.
How we gonna love each other if we keep on hating each other? You know what I mean?
It's got to be a shift, man.
Come on, what are we talking about here?
Kanye.
BKM, I appreciate you, my guy.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you.
Best of luck with everything, man. We'll be in touch.
I'll definitely be back. I'll definitely be back. We got to do this again.
Yeah, I got 2 free studio hours coming up soon, so we can.
Oh yeah.
Can definitely work.
Yeah. Don't think you forgot about that shit.
Soon we'll be tune in. We're gonna have that 1-on-1. We're gonna see who wins.
And I'm gonna also be there too.
Oh yeah, L0key.
Cause I'm about to whoop both of their asses. I'm about to whoop both of their asses. They might get left at 0.
Oh God.
Mike is getting down.
The zero's in your name, not ours.
That's a wrap. That's the end. That's